I can't do it with that music playing. We're going straight in. And then I'm going to do my intro with introductions. There we go. Everybody, friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. It is Ice Cream and Swear Sunday. I had to think about the name for a couple of seconds. And today has been a day of stream admin. So I'm going to cover a few things, and it's going to be boring, but they're probably going to be present on the channel for a little while longer. So I'm just tinkering again. I'm tinkering. Everybody knows how I like to tinker. So we'll start with the first and obvious one. There is a new sound alert called Bok Bok Bok. This is because the explosive jump scare has moved to the sound alerts function. I have made it free. If it is misused, it will start to cost bits. So, you know, do with that information as you will. I've done this because if it's in the sound alerts function, I can't see when it's going to happen. I don't see it. Like, there's no notification on my stream. I'm pretty sure nothing happens in chat. That's it. So you can now get me with an explosive jump scare for free at any time. If it is misused or I feel that it's being used too much, I will change that. That's it. Straightforward. You can find that because of the way that I've got sound alerts set up on the right hand side of your screen. There should be a little symbol with the sound alerts button. If you're on mobile phone, at the top of your chat symbol, there will be a sound alert symbol which you can click and you can activate sound alerts while on mobile phone. I didn't know that until recently. Other things, what has happened? I have activated ads on the channel. I was against using ads up until literally today when I was reading an interesting piece of information. Supposedly, this is all supposedly, I've read this on the internet and I was like, yeah, you know what? I've never tested this. We'll give it a go. Supposedly, 1 in 3 people click off of your channel if you are running pre-roll ads. So what I have done is an ad that is 1.5 minutes long will play in my opening 5 minutes. This buys us X amount of time where pre-roll ads will not run when a new person joins the channel. They just won't happen. The channel point redemption for running an ad also is still in effect. If you make me run an ad, it just buys me more time without pre-rolls. So there'll be an ad for about 1.5 minutes on the hour every hour. The first hour is basically free because the first ad runs in the opening 5 minutes whilst I've got my timer running. So that's that. Ads are happening. If I feel like they are not working as intended, if I feel like there's something hinky going on with there or I want to change it, we'll go back to as it was before. But that 1 in 3 people clicking off is... I'm curious to see if I suddenly get an influx of growth, is all I'll say. Because I look at my analytics mostly after every stream. I don't look at my live viewer numbers, but I look after I finished. And the active view count is reasonably high, but I'm not necessarily getting follows. The average is steadily growing over time, but it's not balanced out by a quick amount of follows. I'm just tinkering. I tinker. We're all about the stream admin on this channel. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? That's it, Benna. Thank you for the break the tension. I will say the ads are not about earning money. The ads get me very little cash, or no cash at all, basically. But playing them every once in a while just aids the new follower experience. So we're just going to get past that. That was a little boring piece of information for everybody. We are back playing Elden Ring. Makeshift, TLB, thank you for the hydrate. There's been an attack Chimkin, so we're going to get one of those out of the way nice and early. We are going to go with that one. That dude is beating it into me that actually nobody wants to hear about the fact that I've activated ads. But still, here we are. It's good. I like to keep chat informed when I make these sorts of changes because then I can get feedback if people think they are absolutely outrageous. The good thing is I have this thing in OBS now that will tell me which will approximate when an ad is going to play, so I can be like, okay, breaking the action for the next 1.5 minutes. I'm just going to sing at the top of my lungs and see how we get on. Good. Anyway, how is everybody's day? I'm drinking a can of Coke, TRB. Thank you very much for the hydrate. I realized I didn't specify. How is everybody's day? We have spent not an unreasonable amount because they're freaking adorable, but every 5 seconds we're going in to check out the frogs. The frogs are brilliant, everybody. There's more photos in the photo album already. Also, I have made a cat photo album, so you might have noticed that I now have pets in my the commands that I list in my stream title. That will, if somebody checks that, there will be potential to see an out. Basically, I spent the entire, and it was the entire morning, like gone 2 o'clock probably by the time I'd finished. I spent the entire day collating every single cat photo that me and Dolly have on our phones. It was, I think, about 868 cat photos, which I numbered in date taken order, and then have put in a photo album. So you can now see any cat photo that I have potentially taken in the history of time. Which is brill, because actually there was some in there that I completely forgotten about, and everybody reacted so positively. There we go. Pets. Am I safe here? We're safe here. So I now have a magic button on my screen. I can press the web stuff, and I can press the cat photos. And in theory, stuff will happen. Or not. I might have to press it twice. There we go. Second time's the charm. And then we get that up, and we do this. But there's literally so many of them. Come on, little friend. There we go. And now the webcam is over the top because we did the frog photos yesterday, so the webcam is now showing. This is every single Dolly and George photo we have ever taken on the mobile phones that we currently have access to. I'm sure, considering this is when they were kittens still, I'm sure Dolly has some like specific ones saved elsewhere, but this is every single cat photo we have access to. And there are so many that I can't be like, okay, we're going to spend the next 45 minutes going through every cat photo I've ever taken. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got some for your viewing pleasure. Everybody in chat right now. We've got the beans. We've got the beans. Look at the beans. Okay, we're going to just move forward from here and we're going to do 10 photos and then we're going to carry on with the stream. We've got, I'm assuming, me under a quilt and Dolly is nursing, like making bread. We've got George giving his toes a lick. Very animated. Very top 10 out of 10. Very animated tongue lick there. That's a tongue, not a bean. We've got Dolly staring longingly into my eyes because I'm pretty sure this was it was around this time that Dolly was massively in love with me. When we moved into the house, I think Dolly hadn't really had like a me figure in her life the entire time. She would not leave my side for a long time. She's very much reverted back to Dolly Human's cat now, in terms of she likes to sit on Dolly all the time. Dolly likes to sit on Dolly all the time. It used to be me. That's also how big my beard used to be, because this was pre me going to get it groomed all the time. Now I have got a much more reserved beard, but check it out. Look at the length. Look at the girth of the beard. We've got moving forward. We've got George sleeping on a thing. I've completely not been counting these, so we're just going to go 5 more. 1, George doing some business. 2, Dolly basking in a sunbeam as she likes to do. 3, Dolly and George hanging out in the hallway. That's a bath towel. Don't think anything about that because, yes, me and Dolly do shower regularly. Confirmed on the internet. That is me reading a comic with George looking at Dolly Human being like, yes, I have claimed ownership of this person. I love that scowl on that cat's face right now. I love that scowl on that cat's face. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Look at the face. He's so that is his shit-eating grin face. He still pulls that face to this day. He'll like do something and just be really happy about it. And then we zoom out and then we go like this. And then that is Dolly doing her best upside-down dead donkey impression. That's it. So, I have the pets command. I'm not making it redeemable. If we are at a natural stopping point, I will go, everybody, let's look at some animals. There is an option between frogs and cats, and we can do that anytime I want. I will say I will be prompted by people actually using that command. So if you want to see some photos, we need a whole stream. There are 868 photos. There are 868 photos. Maybe I'll do one on my birthday and just be like, okay, for the next 2 hours, we're just going to sit and tell the little story that's behind all of these photos. But that's it. We're going straight back to Elden Ring. Hey, do you mean if I add their kitten photos, you'll add them in at the beginning? Theoretically, it's easier to add newer photos at the end than at the beginning, but if you can find a bunch of kitten photos, I will add them at the beginning. We'll give it a go. It will require me taking every single photo out of that album and putting them all back in there again. But for you, Dolly, anything. For you, Dolly, anything. And Dolly Cat. If Dolly really wants to get in on this stream life, Dolly the cat's been speaking to me privately and been going, that's what I'm doing that's what I'm doing the rest of the evening. There are kitten photos incoming, everybody. Dolly the human is going to find baby photos of Dolly the cat and George the cat. You know, it's happening. Yeah, Peach, I'm pretty sure you were kidding, but it's very possible that you might one day get an entire cat photo stream. Also, I'm pretty sure Peach wasn't joking. And that's why we like Peach so much. I've done something with my wire. 1 second. I got a new wire. So I got a new Xbox controller because whilst I was playing Elden Ring a couple of weeks ago, my controller broke. Like I was constantly doing this. So I had to order a new controller, and at the time I ordered the new controller, I got a £4 cable with it and thought nothing of it. I was like, okay, £4 cable, I'm sure it's fine. New cable didn't work. So I now have this ridiculously expensive, ridiculously long cable. But it's just in a new position under my desk. That was a weird segue, but you know, we continue on. We're climbing this ladder. Look, I can either show... Are you kidding? I can mainline cat photos. Peach for you. Oh, I missed one more bit of stream admin. I missed Peach for you. I don't know why. One more bit of stream admin. We've messed around with our follower and subscription goals. They are now... If you look down here in my profile, you'll see you can now on Twitch have active a follower and a subscriber goal. So I've not set my goal too high. Everybody in my chat is very generous all the time. I don't know why this has reminded me, Peach, but I'm just going to say it out now, so I've got recorded it on video for future generations. I have set the goal for subscriptions at my next 10 subscriptions will achieve the goal. I think that's a reasonably valid thing to do. And then followers is still relevant on the screen, and you can see it, 136. So that has increased by 10. So we were about to hit 140, and apparently since I reset it, it's now 150. So if there is anybody lurking that isn't following me, let's get that goal. There's no need to fear. A wizard is here. How's it going, wizard? Have you recovered from your Minecraft stream? Oh! I'm out of mana. That's not a good time. Drink this. Speaking of wizards, I'm a wizard! Yay! Basically, this game is me living my lifelong dream of being... Ooh, a pair of shoes. This game is me living my lifelong dream of being Wizard's Apprentice. All good, just working with Fallout 4 setup. Yeah, it's Bethesda is a fun time, but once you get Fallout going, it's good. Yeah, and use the, like I said during your stream, use the built-in mod installer. It'll make your life so much easier. There's a dude around this corner. Does this guy kill me? He still somehow managed to stab me. Yeah, he killed me yesterday right at the end of the stream. I was like, next death I get, I'm going to quit. And I died to that guy as he popped out around a corner and knocked me off the table, off the platform. Are you sleeping? You're sort of sleeping, but you're dead now, so it's fine. Pickle chicken feet. Wow, pickle chicken feet. Ozfellow, getting those consecutive streams up, I see. How's it going, Oz? How was your day? It feels like it's been ages since I've seen you, Oz. It's not been ages. It's been about 24 hours. For Oz, I currently have my sword out. I can't promise how long that will last, but for Oz, I'm dedicating this use of this samurai sword to Oz. Uwu. Did you just make an uwu about me saying I've got my sword out for Oz? It was bravo. Bravo. Dolly's been spending too much time with me, clearly. It's just a bro thing. Get your swords out. Everyone loves the uwu. I do love the uwu. Here we go. Thank you, Psycho Leak, for getting us started. 1 gifted sub. Hang on. Where's the notification for that? Is Leak here? I spoke to Leak, but I didn't get a notification for that. I'll give it a second. Did everybody just see a scrolling message go across the top of their chat? A quick question, because I'm out. What does uwu mean? It's a anime thing. It's like an anime stereotype. So if you are like of a scrolling message but nothing in the chat, weird. Well, I might have broken something, but maybe it'll catch up. It does. It doesn't. There's no meaning to it, but it's like an anime stereotype. Like if certain animes where the girls like of a certain age and they're like doing something that's slightly questionable in terms of, oh, this could potentially be perceived as rude, like ooh woo, and people on the internet have made it creepy. There we go. There are uwu modded weapons, or were they pretty OP? Uwu modded weapons? I don't know what that means. Uwu modded weapons? Weapons modded with uwu? The serious question though, Leak, did you actually Leak might have resubscribed, because that doesn't necessarily trigger an announcement. That might have been it. Leak, for my sanity, did you just resubscribe? Because I didn't get any noise. And I've been messing with stuff today. Urban Dictionary is your friend. I had to look it up. Yeah, good. Okay. So if you resubscribe, you get an option to trigger a notification in chat. So there is now 1 sub on that list, because if somebody resubscribes, that counts to my sub goal. Good to know. That is good to know. Spin the hat wheel. Let's do that. It's time to spin that wheel. That is basically dead center, but because it's a person hat, we're going to go TLB. I have a question. Is there a little bit of stream lag today, or is it because there's now a permanent counter on my screen? Because I'm getting a little bit of webcam lag in OBS. Is everything looking okay? It seems fine to me. Also good here. It's just a little bit, so it's nothing too outrageous. I imagine it's because there's now a permanent animation where the ad timer is now counting down. I can live with it as long as you guys can. Seems fine to me. When does the egg crack? Oh, at 6 months. Mouth moves correctly for the sound. Good. That's fine. As long as it looks okay. Yeah, the egg cracks at 6 months, which seems about right in terms of my memory of when you subbed. I'm keeping detailed notes on all of you about when you subbed. Contraption doesn't want to. 2 more months to go. I appreciate you, Leak, as always. Yeah, you don't see this, but there's an ad in my ads manager now. There is a oh, the sustain the bok. Because you subbed, the goal changed in the top right-hand corner of my screen. Either way, that's fine. To break the table, Ditto, I've got a book where I write everything down. If you really... I mean, my memory is absolutely terrible at the best of times, so if I don't write stuff down, I will just forget. Now, I can't go up there, I can't go up there. There is a staircase upstairs. And I've touched that grace. Let's regen, because I've not regened at this. We're actively doing story today, because going through this castle is all story generated. For example, everyone's Twitch names then got their Minecraft names next to it. Yes, yes, makeshift dragon. People with names that are different to their Minecraft names. I'm calling you out, makeshift. I know the reason why, and I'm only messing with you, but yeah. I always get makeshift is the prime example of my brain going wah when trying to remember which way round that is, because I always get them confused. And if you ask me to spell C-Schwarz 8 E5, I can't spell it if somebody asks me to do that. Come on, I can hear somebody walking. Nope. Somebody around here. I can definitely hear somebody walking. It might be the knight that's respawned at the bottom of the stairs. I was thinking I was going to be able to jump through that over there. Am I going to die if I fall down here? Okay. Good. I'm however going to take this scarf off because the scarf is now my stream thing, but it's too hot and I'm going to take it off. Oh. Dolly, I'm not sure if this is the case, but if the heating is on, feel free to turn it off because I am hot enough. If I'd thought of it at the time before getting to affiliate, probably would have been the time to change my username here. Okay, can you not... Stupid question, because I'm not saying do. I'm not saying do, because we're just talking around the subject. Can you not change your username if you're affiliate? Is that not a thing? Oh. He had a shooter. That man had a gun. Oh, come on, let's get technical. Let's go shank him. You can, but the integrations make it annoying for anything you'd like to upload to YouTube. Oh, well, that's kind of irritating. Not that I plan to change mine. RightBigChimken is set in stone. I'm RightBigChimken everywhere. Subtle plug, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. What am I doing up here? Just killing people, probably. Heavily implying that I need to go this way. YouTube handle? Yeah, yo! Well, that jump was slightly more powerful than I'd intended it to be. Anyway, let's try that again. Let's go back upstairs. That was more than 20, sir. Okay, one go. Boosh. 33. You can. I tried changing mine to leak, but that was taken, so it would have had to be leak. All the rest are taken. Every spelling of leak. Oh, people with shields can suck my dick. There we go. Uh, 33 though. I've not died. 33. Doing it. We're doing it, chat. We're getting the deaths. The death number is climbing, and I remember to press it immediately. That's personal growth. We're getting there. We're doing the thing and everything. I've run out of questions, so if you have any questions for me, now's the time. I just took a death. If you want to know anything about Chimken, ask in chat. Come on. Oh, these guys aren't really even fighting back. I don't know why I'm being all hesitant. Is that it? No. Good. Okay. What do you do for work? I do marketing. That is a difficult question because I have been very tight-lipped on that subject. I work in marketing. I will not tell you what industry, and I will not tell you where, because if you know that and you have a general idea of what my first name is, I'm reasonably easy to find. So, yeah. I keep it a secret because I am crazy. Now, I have this really nagging feeling that somebody's going to, like, contact my work and be like, lol, I watched that guy on the internet, lol. And I don't think they'll take that very kindly. We never want to put someone at risk. Now, it's not a risk thing. I just have this it's definitely a rational fear. Because let's face it, I am being followed by 140 odd people on the internet now. I don't think I've met anybody that's even slightly hinted at the fact that they would do something bad if they had that knowledge. Like, my name is out there. Your private life is yours. Very true. I work in marketing, and I don't say I will fully admit I don't work particularly well in marketing. Like, we talk about stuff that I do on stream sometimes, like the different settings and the different stuff I mess with. I would never say I do anything 100% correct. I am more than willing to be here and use my, like, slightly more tendency marketing brain to talk through stuff with people. Oh my. I don't think this might be a mistake. I'm pretty sure this one is a mistake. There is a ledge there. Does that ledge go anywhere? No. Can I actually make it back to where I jumped from? Hopefully. There's a roof. There's a maybe I go down. I don't think I'm. Ooh. I'll be honest, the tank controls in this game are not always the best. I have an associate's in marketing and management. Very interesting. You and me should have a marketing conversation at some point. I do like to share the knowledge. It's little things. Like, I have a tendency to hyperfixate on my stream titles. I, like, mess with all of this different functionality. I get knee-deep into it, but it's the way that my brain works. I've talked about my hyperfixations on stream before, and it's just a thing my brain does. It's the one positive is there is I'm gonna go down in this tower, but there's in there. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, there's a burb down there. Let's go in here. Oh. The jump is slightly more powerful. Never had a job in it, though. Went into trucking because it paid the bills. Fair. Do you regret going into trucking, may I ask? What was I going to say? My job, like my base level job has always been like A, B, C, D, E. There's like a list of stuff that I have to do on a daily basis, and the rest, like after I've done A, B, C, and D, is a little bit of my like. It's not like there's a lot to mess around with in a really positive way, and I've learned all of this different sort of stuff. It's like I make my own fun to a certain degree. And it's good. I feel like since Twitch streaming especially, I have had like the whole social component of being on stream has helped me massively through my job in terms of when I'm speaking to people in meetings and when I'm doing this and when I'm doing that, my like I feel like the stuff that I'm saying is hitting home a lot better, if that makes sense. No, but it was pretty taxing. I had a lot to pay for personal things, so it's service, but fair enough. I do, like, we don't get trucking in the same sort of concept here. I do. American trucking is mad, just mad. Some of the stuff that I have a general knowledge of that you get through television, so it's all completely wrong. Benna has redeemed. Bow ties are cool, so yeah, yellow goes with the little thing on TLB's hat, so we're going to go yellow for today. Yeah, I know very little about American trucking that I haven't learned from television, but I get the impression that it's a pretty hardcore thing to do in America or wherever you're from. Not here. Luckily, just subscribed.
Hey there,
okay.
Is it? Had to reload stream right to love.
Okay, there's the reason that the thing happened. That's fine. So I'm assuming because I have a new follower goal that when somebody follows, that the goal that's in the top right-hand corner of my stream will revert back to a follower goal. So yeah, Basically, Twitch has added the possibility of having 2 goals up at the same time, and getting the one that you want displayed all the time is difficult because you just have to prioritize one against the other. So unless somebody follows me, we'll not know that answer, but let's not play with it. Let's wait for it to happen. If there's anybody not following me that is enjoying this rambling that I'm doing today, I would appreciate a follow so we can do it can be a learning experience, not for my own benefit at all. Was that a little bit see-through, chat? I feel like that might have been a little bit see-through. You know, haters gonna hate. Don't hate the game. No, don't hate the player, hate the game. Something like that. Some witty saying that I can't think of right now. TLB with the hydrate. Thank you very much for the hydrate, TLB. I give up with my follower goal. It never updates anyway. I always have to do it manually. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That is what I was trying to say. Oz is very knowledgeable. Oh my god, we've had a cookie clicker. Not had a cookie clicker in years. I think I'm reasonably safe to just sort of hang out and do a cookie clicker for 5 minutes. Yeah. Let's do it. Let me get to the top of this tower and we're going to do a cookie clicker. We're going to have the good time. I think I meant to... I must be going up here. There must be something at the top of here that's super exciting. How long have you had this? What, Elden Ring? Or cookie clicker? Oh no, that's new today. You're not going crazy. I had Bok originally, and I changed it because I added the fail whale, and now I've changed it back. Because the explosive jump scare, if anybody is looking for it, is now in my sound alerts. Because limitations with sound alerts, something. Go over here. Crunch. Okay, we're on a roof and there's nothing in the sky. We're going to do 5 minutes of cookie clicker. Let's see how it works out. Yeah, explosive. Did something just fly past my screen then? I might be about to die on a random roof for freaking Benner and a freaking cookie clicker addiction. Frickin'. Library. Let's get cookie clicker up first, shall we? Let's do this the right way around. Because usually I rush into this and it's like, quick. Where are we at? It's been a while since somebody redeemed cookie clicker. I can't even remember where we were up to. Is it going to work with Elden Ring? Because Elden Ring is quite a big deal. It's loading. Okay, we're going. We're trucking everybody. So we're going to hop over to cookie clicker for the first time in about 1 billion years. We're going to do this because I have the cookie clicker thing. But because cookie clicker is a big but, I have to wiggle like the settings around. There's a technical reason. This is all technical descriptions that I'm using. There we go. Okay, so you now see the game. Very exciting. You get a little bit of background like mood. You get cookie clicker and Elden Ring right now. But everybody knows how cookie clicker works. I need to set a timer. Click a timer. New timer should work. Boom. We got 5 minutes on the clock for cookie clicker, everybody.
Quick Stick is now following.
Quick Sticky, you have just proven the fact. You have done it. You've proven it. My goals are now switching back and forth as I get followers and as I get subscriptions. Welcome to the Bot Brigade. I've been messing with my stream today, so this is a whole learning experience. But yeah, I've got two goals running at the moment, and I wanted to double check one worked above the other. And there is the Bok for you. Thank you very much. We will be playing Elden Ring in a minute. Somebody has redeemed cookie clicker. Ozphilo, I have a channel redeem that allows the chat to redeem 5 minutes of cookie clicker, which is stackable. So the more redeems I get, the more cookie clicker I have to play. And every once in a while they will redeem it, and I play. Yeah, there's another one. So now I add an additional 5 minutes to the clock. So now we have to play 8 minutes of cookie clicker, and it sort of loops like that. So if anybody's coming in expecting to play Elden Ring right now, sorry, that's it. So has anybody got I feel like I have to immediately switch on the broadcasting thing. Has anybody got any news or stuff they'd like to share in chat that we can all talk about while I'm clicking these biscuits for the next 8 minutes and 28 seconds? Thank you for proving how that works, Benner. I appreciate you. My beanie is almost done. Oh, cool. You'll have to post more. Oh, shit. That was expensive. Okay. I've just spent all of my biscuits. And I like to say biscuits because there's a bunch of Americans in my community that don't like it when I say biscuits because these are cookies. So the game is not called Biscuit Clicker. It's called Cookie Clicker. So once upon a time, I had multiple games. My boyfriend also calls tonight. That's exciting. How are they doing on their military stuff? Are they getting over the shaved head? And it was his birthday yesterday. Good. People born in March are brilliant. All people born in March, absolutely fantastic. I am completely unbiased. So, fun fact, we call this type of biscuit a cookie. This is a cookie. Like this thing that I'm clicking on now. If I was going to the shop, I would buy cookies and it would look like this. But a cookie is a type of biscuit. Not all cookies are cookies. You know what I mean? Stuff and things and exciting and who's its and what's its galore. Well said. Cookies are cookies are a type of biscuit, but not all biscuits are cookies. That's it. Draw the line. And don't get me started on frickin' crackers. Do you call all American biscuits biscuits too? You don't really get there's not really a difference. I have never been like, oh my god, that's an American biscuit. If you've got a biscuit, it's probably a biscuit. It's one of those things. There's not really much crossover. Ah, yes, the complexities of the language known as English. I mean, I want to go on the record and say you are speaking English right now. Crackers has so many meanings here. Crackers, I mean like the thing you put cheese on. Not the thing that you mean. Urban Dictionary, it's white people. American biscuits are different though. Don't them... Oh, no, biscuits for Americans are like scones for the English, is what I understand. I love that when Cookie Clicker gets redeemed, we just immediately start going into deep diving into how Americans and British people differentiate between types of food. Yes, a biscuit is... Yes, but not all scones are sweet, Benner. You get a cheese scone and it's just like it's like a biscuit. Oh, the complexities of living on a planet where everybody wants to refer to everything as everything else. I'm making a blueberry treat this week. Cheese scones. Oh my god, yum. Oh, Leek, we need to talk about cheese scones because cheese scones are absolutely brilliant. I eat cheese scones all the time, and I'm just really sad that I can't bake to save my life because I would just be eating cheese scones every other day. Though I had a recipe. So I had a recipe for bacon and cheese muffins at one point, and they weren't like English muffins. We're talking like, you know, when you go into a shop and you buy a muffin, like a chocolate muffin. You're making me hungry and I have no money for food. Benner, you must have some sort of food in the house though, right? You're not sat there with bare empty cupboards. I had a recipe, you know, a chocolate muffin, like a tall, it's got a cake at the top and it's got paper on the bottom. I had a recipe for cheese and bacon muffins in that shape once, and they were absolutely brilliant, and I can't find it anywhere. No, I'm at work. Benner, be that super cool person that's at work but orders a Domino's pizza to the shop. I'm here for another 3.5 hours still. Order Domino's pizza. Come on, you knit at work or crochet. It's basically the same thing in my mind. You crochet at work. What? Who's gonna like bat an eyelid at you eating an entire pizza? I have $3. Ah. Well, what can you get for... What is a good... Americans in the chat, what's a good snack for $3? Because I don't know what the exchange rate works like. Can you buy anything in a shop for $3 these days? You definitely can't. It's difficult in a Allsup's burrito. And that's supposed to last you till Friday. It's Sunday, Benna. That's an entire week. Gut grenade. With inflation, not much these days. Gut grenade is not selling. Does a gut... Okay, Oz, if I'm like... You know what? I'm going to sell a product to you. There's this really nice burrito. I'm going to guess it's a burrito with a name like Gut Grenade. Does Gut Grenades... We're talking about... I bet we're talking about marketing. How is gut... Who decided Gut Grenade was a good idea? 3 minutes of cookie clicker remaining. For the sake of the fact that I'm playing, usually I leave cookie clicker running in the background. But it's got you talking, hasn't it? Very good point. You're not wrong. Usually it sounds like a laxative. Yeah, it does sound like a laxative. I didn't want to say it. It's deemed so by the population, not the company. Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Usually I leave cookie clicker running in the background of my streams once it's been redeemed, but I'm not going to do it today because Elden Ring is pretty high-end. Benaboo, it really does. Sounds like a laxative. I beg my mama for money. Benna, please beg your mama for money. Golden cookie, where? I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. The difficulty with cookie clicker is my microphone is like dead center of my sight, like my sight line. So sometimes I miss them. Also, why is this over here? That's a really weird place for a notification. Hydrate, I'm drinking the Coke as we speak. Let's all agree in chat that Coca-Cola is a good hydration tool. Because Dolly's just sat in the other room going, but that's not hydration, that's caffeine. Extreme constipation, use gut grenade for explosive relief. Really? Are we really descending? Coke kills, Dr. Pepper saves. So we do, when I used to drink, the people at my office used to call, like, full-fat Coke the Red Doctor. Because you drank it when you had a hangover. Dr. Pepper is gross. I love Dr. Pepper. Benna, how do you feel about root beer? Because a thing that I have got from American, a thing that I have definitely come to love that's a very American thing is root beer. You can't get it in many places in this country, but when you do, it's always absolutely fantastic because it's generally boutique-y and just like, root beer. I like it, but only handmade. I've never had handmade root beer. I should really get on with some work. Got quite a bit to do tonight. Leek, thank you for hanging out. Mix Dr. Pepper with root beer. It's pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Dolly, I might have to buy some root beer. I'm going to take this opportunity to say there is a crate of root beer on my throne wish list. That's not me. That's not me being like, spend money. That's me being like, that's the root beer I generally drink. Check me out with the self-promotion. We had a lengthy convo about root beer. Yeah, I think that's what made me add it to my throne wish list in the first place. There's also giant chicken on there is a giant chicken on that throne wish list thanks to Leek. I've made it a community like goal thing because it's so freaking expensive, but it's just so ridiculous I had to put it there. It's not cheap, so no. That's the end of Cookie Clicker though. So then we go back to the thing and we go to save and quit. And then we go back to the main screen. On my to-do list is researching, possibly setting up a throne wish list. I would highly recommend it. People don't I use it as a shopping list, I'll be honest. There's toothbrushes, there's shampoo, there's sponges on there. And then there's like an air fryer. So it's like sort of stuff that I need on a daily basis, but that's stuff that's sort of informed by streaming. Attack Chimken. TLB's got a vendetta against me. Roman Arrow. I think I wronged TLB in a past life because they're constantly trying to stab me while I'm live. I guess now I have to go back the way I came? Question mark. What did I get up there? I think it was that one. Enhances jump attacks. Completely useless for a mage. Completely and utterly atrocious for a mage. Can I walk around that corner? I don't think I can. We might have to very carefully walk back to where we came from. Which concerns me greatly. You made them, you gave me the ability to use them. I think they're funny. I think they're funny. Like, ask me a couple of things that I'm proud of that I've done from streaming. The hat wheel is very much up there in terms of things that I'm so, like, ridiculously satisfied with how that's turned out. And the attack Chimken button. The attack Chimken button is just so up my, just so in my wheelhouse for just stupid comedy. Because it is a bit silly, but a bit silly is fun, right? Who doesn't like a bit of silly every once in a while? Well, they don't look friendly. This is the best one, which is the best one. Chimken compliments himself. Ugh. What have we not complimented about me recently? I need to think. It's a thinker. That is a definitely... I tell you what, I don't do this all the time. If you would like to compliment yourself in chat, I invite you to, because witness how difficult it is to actually do, and then it'll make me feel better about how much I struggle with it. I've said this one previously, but I think we made an agreement on a previous stream that repetition is okay every once in a while. I went through 868 cat photos today, so I could bring you that photo album where you can look through 868 cat photos with me. I numbered them 1 through 868, so I could order them by date taken, and that would make it much easier to organize the album when I put them in the album. Hyperfixations are fine. I struggle with them sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, this is really bad. Actually, my hyperfixations are working out for me, and I should not feel so bad for hyperfixating every once in a while. Do you want to know how many more I've compiled in a folder so far? I don't. Like, don't, no. Dolly's compiling kitten photos. I might have to make a separate album for kitten photos, because this is like... The photos that we've got currently are the photos of Dolly and George that I've known them since then. If there's stuff before that, I might make a separate album. We could call it Dolly and George The Early Years. It's like Saved by the Bell, but a lot less teen angst. I don't really... I've not got enough potions to go exploring, and it's kind of being like, you need to explore. There's dudes down there. Dive, dive, dive. There's a ladder. I mean, I fell off the roof, but there's definitely a ladder there. Good to know. I'm really good at handmade projects. I agree, Bennett. You are absolutely fantastic at handmade projects from what I've seen. I am very much inspired by people in the community in terms of we've got Avian Falls for their art, and we've got TLB for their art, and all sorts of other stuff like elsewhere. And Benna is very much quickly becoming the person I will contact if I ever need a crochet hat. And that is a good thing. Let me just... I'm not sure if this is the same roof. Struggles with identifying with what he's good at. It is. It's super tough. Makeshift, you're not alone in this. This is why I put the compliment feature in, so I actively had to think about it and give myself more credit every once in a while. It's not easy. I already made you one, but I shall make more. Make 50 and I'll auction them. No, don't make 50. That was not a serious request. Do not make 50 chicken hats. I do not have 50 people to auction them to. All those chickens. So many chickens. There's a man sat there. It only takes 1.5 hours to make 50 hours to make 50 hats. I'm not feeling good with the amount of people that are just lurking around on these roofs. Is there another? There's another one. I knew there was. Whoa! Oh, he's all shiny. And he's breathing fire. Where the frick did he come from? I'm sort of just rolling to get back to a safe spot. And I'm gonna die. Oh my god, he's made out of, like, rocks and shit. And I really need to itch my nose. And I'm dead. Ah! Okay. Well, that was dramatic. Summon the fail whale. We have not had the fail whale in a while. Let's do the fail whale. We've not had a good fail whale in a while. And it's a valid one. It's a valid one, guys. Look. Faster cast for that guy. We do. This is where you use the sentence enhancers. Oh, please. Why am I... What is happening? Why is my character... I can't have broken another controller. Thank you. Don't be shit. This is where I find out my controller's actually not broken. Guys, I have to be quick because in 4 minutes there will be another ad that plays for the people that are unsubscribed to me. So today, after that very terrible death that I just experienced, I'm an artless beast-eating bed presser. Artless beast-eating bed presser. And what that means is I am crude and unskillful. I guess I eat beasts. Immature, unweaned, beast or beast is the milk a cow produced soon after calving. And bed presser, what the hell is a bed presser? A heavy and lazy person. That one I feel a little bit called out by, because I'm definitely heavy. I'm not sure if you can qualify me as lazy in certain ways, but still. Yeah, here we go. We're done. That's the fail whale. For anybody in chat that's new, that's Percival the fail whale. He likes to insult people and insult me when I do something bad. Oh, which direction was that in? Upstairs. I've got a dolly in here. Hello. Yes, you're yelling at me and you're a cat. Definitely a cat. Yes, I see you. I was clearly making too much noise. The cats come into the room and tell me what's wrong. Is telling me that they're very upset with me. What are these people made out of all of a sudden? Okay, I was using the wrong spells against that guy, clearly. Problem is, I'm immediately using... Oh, he fell. That's cheating. He done? She's gone. That was very rude. My daughter coming in, yelling at me, going, meow! Oh, okay, carrying on. She's in here yelling at me now. She's doing the rounds. She's clearly just taking offense to something. Did I say something like... I don't think I said anything particularly derogatory towards cats, right? I don't really know why. I'm not sure if this is the way I should be going, but let's test it because I died over there and I want to get my points back. Crunch. Okay, that's one. Why does that bird breathe fire? That bird's breathing fire and shit. Okay, where did I go from here? I went over here, and then down there. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm in the right direction. I'm going in the right direction. That one. I have not got the right weapon to deal with him with melee. Those spells it is. Melee. That way. There's something over there I can get across the roof. That was rude. I mean, I'm getting an absolutely... One day I might have to get a crossbow because I'm getting so much freaking ammo. There's my death. Good, because I ran back over here, so that was a good shout. And then we do this. I've always wanted to be able to do that on a ladder and not, like... You know things they do in movies that you would never actually do in real life? That's definitely one of them. Let's say you were a fireman, maybe. And had really good boots and gloves. How much? I can kill the one in the middle, but let's use magic instead of rocks. Down he goes. And then we go around here, and then we run over there in this direction. Oh, the fire reached me! Oh, I did it though. The fire reached me, but I did it. Okay, that's fine. He's dead, and I can get whatever is over here. And I've got 2 health potions, which is super exciting. What's this? A festering bloody finger. Where the frick am I going right now? I feel like I'm heading back towards the main gate of the castle, and there's literally a billion people down there waiting for me. If I, like, I've done like half the castle and I'm sort of going back in the direction that I came in originally. Like, I think, is the main entrance to the castle down there? I can't remember the name at all. Well, yeah, I keep making claims that I can. I don't think it's true. Yeah, there's the main gate. Nice. Okay, well, I can probably open that from this side, maybe, and get back round to that other grey. So maybe I've just... I feel like they should have an out-of-combat regen feature. You've clearly never played a Dark Souls game if you think they're ever going to give you a regen feature. I mean, isn't it this is the game that's, like, famous for not wanting to give very good accessibility options. I'm not, like, lauding it, because in some ways that's bad, but at the same time, it is never going to happen in the history of time will that ever be a thing in a From Software game. 17 seconds until an ad. If you are unsubscribed, I will see you in approximately 1.5 minutes. And Sky, welcome to the chat. I am doing a hydrate just for you. That's that hydrate brought to you by Sky Alakar. There's another dude down there. I spotted it before he spotted me. Oh, I take it back. I just heard a sword drawn. Yeah, here he comes. What the hell was he about to do? He had, like, lightning and... Just once I want somebody, like, to give me a hug in this game and be like, it's gonna be okay. Is that too much to ask? I think it might be. Yeah, so... Yeah. This is the main gate where I was like, a guy at the beginning was like, don't go through the main gate, everything will be wanting to kill you. Look how many mobs there are. Did he drop anything? No, so I'm assuming, yeah, there's a grace here. And here's the door. Yeah, nice. Push. Push the lever, thank you. So now I can optionally enter the castle from the front, not the back. Good. Touch this. Gold rune. Very nice. Touch that. Very good. Regen, because I really need to remember to hit that button twice. Very good. What's through here? More stuff. Commoner's simple garb. I think I picked up a commoner's simple pair of shoes earlier. That dude still down here? He is. Hi.
Oh, hello. Glad to see you're safe. I've come into some fine goods.
Oh, he wants to sell stuff to me now.
Only it turns out I can't use a one of them.
Why is it?
Perhaps you'd like to take them off my hands.
I'll consider it. Purchase. Oh shit, he's got loads of stuff. How do you get potions? 1 second. Let me just go through this, and then I will have to brain think about how I get potions. Got an entire bandit set. Never seen before. Feathers. A cestus. Oh, a fist weapon. Temporarily boost item discovery. Nothing particularly exciting. Oh, a new shield, because I'm still using the basic bitch shield.
Fairly well. I pray.
So in the bottom left-hand corner, Oz, I've got 3 types of potions. I've got my Crimson Tears, I've got my Cerulean Tears, and I've got my Wondrous Physique. You start with a certain number of potions that you can use between resting at a grace point, which are those gold things that I've shown you. And then you can collect certain things throughout the world that increases the number of potions that you get from resting at a grace point. Those don't accumulate. You have a set, they're called flasks, I will say. You get sacred tears to increase the number of flask allocations you've got, and you can allocate them in 2 different directions. So because I'm a mage, I tend to be more balanced towards the mana potions, healing potions. Arguably, it probably should, considering I've consistently dying in this place. I should probably do it that way, but we're going to stick with what I know. And then if you've got golden seeds, which you find in the world, you can do that, but I don't have enough golden seeds either. That's it, everybody. I've spent the money. I'm going to equip that good shield. I say good, it's better than what I've got. Nice. Look at me, I've got a shiny hand. Oh, I really shouldn't be standing there, because everything's respawned. Yeah, let's not go in there just yet. Let's go back to that grace. Oh, I'm now in a fight, because I've triggered those guys in there. Let's sit here, because one of those just hit me. Out of interest, did anybody in chat that was unsubbed see a ad when it played about 10 minutes ago? Approximately 1.5 seconds, just to make sure that functionality that I've plugged in is working. I stepped away for a sec. Sorry if I missed anything. My boyfriend's cousin came in and I was talking to him. You did not miss anything, but you never feel you have to apologize for that. Life happens sometimes. Yeah, let's go back to the tower. And, you know, I should not be the more important one in what you're doing on your day-to-day. Why, when I'm beginning to think that my other controller was never actually broken. It's not, I'm not blocking, you know. There is something fucky going on. I don't think my other controller was ever broken. I can't have broken another controller. I can't block. The blocking button didn't work all of a sudden. So if I get the torch out, I can stab with the thing. Oh my god, if I've bought an entirely new controller and never need it to, and it's straight up just the game. Unplug my controller and re-plug my controller in. Now you have a backup, very true. Attack Chimken, TLB. I might have to restart the game though, because currently I can't block. Not that I'm blocking on the regular. When I spaced into my new ability chains from... When I spec'd into new abilities, my buttons changed. I don't think you can remap controllers in this game like that. Oh, you can. Chimken and Dolly can play It Takes Two and both can use controllers now. Very true. You're just going to tell me that it, for some reason, is guard. Set assignments. Okay, the button is definitely working because I can remap it to that position. Why am I just really dumb in some way? Why am I not able to block? Oh my... What controller is it for? Xbox. Yeah, it is. The button is fine because I can remap it and it's registering it. Holding. The fact... Oh, holding and pressing. Oh, that is definitely still working. Yeah, I can do this. So the button is definitely working. Look, I can do that. That's the LB. Why can't I block with my shield? That's so freaking weird. Change your shield. It's a buckler. Am I being an idiot? No, you are wrong. I could block before, and I can't block now. Change it to a completely different shield. We've discovered an Elden Ring fault, everybody! Hooray! I mean, I'm not blocking on the regular, so it's probably not that big of an issue, but I definitely didn't have it when I played originally. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I've not died. Shield needs to be enabled, but you have to hold the shield up and then hit block when attacked. I can't hold the issue is I can't hold the shield up. Like, for some reason, the hold the shield up button straight up isn't working. Toggle, I had that off. Why is that? That's so freaking dumb. And look, I can unmap it, and then I can remap it. Or can I? I can remap it. Yeah, I can remap it. So the fact that the button isn't working isn't down to the controller, so... Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go on the No, what we're going to do is go on the just cam, exit to main and force a reload. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to shut down the entire game and restart it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, is that a thing? Let me just test one thing. I could brute force it. A little bit of... Yeah, we're going to change that one to that one. That one to that one to that one and see what happens. Now if I hit that, I attack. And now... No, I can't guard all of a sudden. It straight up won't let me guard. Oh. No, that was a good guess, but that's not the problem. Unless I'm being really dumb and I can never block in the first place, but I don't think that was the case. I mean, I do have two Xbox controllers that are now fully functioning. Good job. Good job, me. I did that totally intentionally. Yeah, we're gonna do a restart. So we're gonna close the game. Return to desktop. Save game. I am going to set a block stat. No, I can't. It's not a block. Everything I see unless you have to be in combat for it to show up. You're going to tell me I can't block outside of fighting? I don't think that's correct. I feel like that might be wrong, Benna, but we'll test it. Hooray for functional problems that isn't directly affected by me. You can block outside of combat. See, I thought you could. And I'm pretty sure I blocked when I started the game. When I teleported between graces, I respawned and my shield was up. And then I went, oh shit, my controller's doing the thing again. But the button is definitely working, which is just massively confusing to me. Okay. Come on, game. There we go. I have to stand up and open the door, though. Hot as all hell in this room right now. Come on. Come on, From Software, you piece of shit. We reload. What's the button for guarding on your keyboard? Is it double pressed or anything? Oh. Yeah, so I'm blocking now. That's fine. That's fine. That's a good idea, but it's definitely working. This is what blocking looks like, and that is what I couldn't do. And now it's working again. I'm not crazy. It was definitely a thing that I could do before, and it is still a thing I can do. We're just going into a section where I have to kill a bunch of birds, so if Avian Falls is secretly lurking, I'm sorry. If anybody has a bird that they're particularly fond of, other people having this problem, apparently you right-click your mouse button, then Control-LB starts working again. Okay, I'll test it. It might have been something to do with switching over to... We'll have to try it. We'll figure it out, chat. We'll figure it out together. It's a learning experience, and now I have 2 Xbox controllers. Oh, it's so freaking irritating. I spent... This is gonna be like an I'm gonna have an oh poor me moment. I had a £30 gift card from DollyWhiskers Gran that I spent £30 that I used for my. It was for my birthday. That's on the 21st of March, and I used it to replace my Xbox controller because Elden Ring started throwing up that weird blocking thing. If it was my brain did not even go, yeah, maybe other people are experiencing this. My brain went, because I was live at the time, oh, my controller's broken. It's reasonably old. Like maybe that's the thing. Never mind. I will now be retiring from streaming because Elden Ring has upset me. Forever. That's it. I'm just going to rage quit the entire internet and be like, no. Elden Ring is bullying me. Oh, wow. Oh, you bastard. There we go. It's in your tiny little shield, cute. But then how will we get our Chimken fix? You'll have to get it vicariously through DollyWhiskers, and I'll just appear in the back of DollyWhiskers streams just going, fucking Twitch, what a bag of butts, can't even block with Elden Ring shields, and fucking makeshift wanting his Chimken fix when all I wanted to do was block in Elden Ring. Like ranting like a really old, like, crazy person, you know? You kids in your hippity hops and your dungarees. Does anybody know what I'm referencing right now? Does anybody know? Has anybody ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was peak internet. Blocking is for losers anyways. I'm also a mage and I can't remember the last time I accidentally, I even tried to block, but every time I go to like accidentally press it and it's broken, my brain goes, oh shit. Pick up the item, you big prune. Was there an item up there? I'm not a prune, you are. I'm too busy ranting. Shut up, DollyWhiskers in chat. Yeah. See, I can tell DollyWhiskers to shut up in chat because she's in the other room. I'm not just, if anybody's new here, I'm not, DollyWhiskers is my significant other. I'm not just randomly telling a stranger on the internet to shut up because they're giving me information. I'm not, this isn't that sort of stream. Oh shit, that bird's got a barrel! Old man shouts at Twitch. Basically, yeah, it's like old man shouts at Cloud, but it's like old man shouts at Twitch. That is exactly what is happening right now. Why am I... There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, I see the item now that you've said that. I missed that entirely. All of a sudden there is a Chimken that gets his head smacked on stream. No, Dolly doesn't old, but he's younger than... Oh. I'm not calling out anybody that's older than me in chat right now. Dolly doesn't hit me on stream. She sprays water directly into my face, but you have to tip one of us to get that functionality. Like, we threw TLB a freebie the other day, and I immediately... That's not how this works. There is a transaction that happens, and Dolly will spray me in the face. Whoa! Okay, that made me jump. Crunch. Good thing this bush was here. And ignore the glowing. Storm assault. Oh, I think I know what's around this corner. And I'm probably gonna run past it because I'm not geared up to kill one of these guys yet. I mean, it is quite hot in here though, and I'm not like, I would never call out anybody to spend money on my streams or anything, but if anybody would like to donate some money so Dolly will spray me in the face, it'll probably be quite refreshing. Maybe we should throw in a freebie. The spray we've got was for moistening the frogs, and actually it's quite enjoyable as a human being as well. It's not just about the frog moistening, it's also about the chimkin moistening. Dry chimkin is bad, right? I really don't want to fight this guy because he is tough as nails. We'll just die. So let's run. Come on, friend. Less funny if you want it to happen. It is less funny if I want it to happen. See, I've ruined it for everybody. Yeah, I'm going on record and saying I enjoy getting sprayed in the face by Dolly. It is a thing I like. Then nobody will ever request it again. GG me. Sorry, can you say that again, but a bit more slowly? I need a recording asking for a friend. Nah. I know your game, Psycho Leak. The dirty game you're playing. Touch this. There. I will not be going outwardly. Is there something over there? There is something over there. Fine. We're back to kill the birds. I mean, I totally wasn't thinking. Now, if you're into that sort of content, you can find that on my OnlyFans. Search Big Booty Chimken on OnlyFans. I'm only an innocent small leak. Yeah, bollocks. Yeah, my OnlyFans username is Big Booty Chimken. It should be something related to breast, right? If it's chicken related. Yeah, that's a challenge for. I'm not saying I'm setting it up on OnlyFans, but that's the challenge for chat in the next. How long have we been going? You've got 3.5 hours to come up with an amusing chicken-themed OnlyFans username. Go. Throwing down the gauntlet. I'm sure it can be done. Something about breasts, big juicy chicken breasts, and it's just me and like the freezer section at Tesco's. I knew that was there. Hot chicks, hot chimps. I'm gonna go on record and say hot chimps. CHIMKS sounds a little too close to a racial slur. I am, yeah, yeah. HAWTCHIMKS. That will have appeared on screen, but I feel like I have to double down on the fact that that sounds a little bit like a racial slur. It's fine. TC is not, TC's first language is not English, so I'm sure that that was not meant as what it was sounded like. You learn something new every day. Yeah, I don't even want to spell it to tell you what the racial slur is, but has Wizard been tipping Dolly again? I will go on record and say, because this is all for a bit of fun, derogatory name for Chinese people, TC. Thank you. I couldn't think of the politically correct way to say that. Wizard, if you have tipped Dolly again to spray me in the face, I'm going to go on record and say I don't understand how we got to a point where Dolly is getting tipped for my content. And that's all I'll say on the matter. How is this still how is this a thing? How has this become... Why are you getting tipped for my content? Okay, we have to do it now because it's been, like, money has been transferred. Okay, everybody, this is what you get if you send either me or Dolly money, apparently. Somehow it's always Dolly. Okay, we take my... I mean, I could do it to myself. How much money did he send you? How much money did he send you? And that's free content, you know. I'm just gonna dry myself off with the nerve food. Oh. Tech or Live, you just Tech or Live, there's a running joke on our streams, or my stream, that somebody will tip Dolly and she will come in and spray me in the face with a spray bottle. So that's what you just experienced. Somehow Dolly is getting money from my content. I mean, it's all circuitous. We share our bank balance, so it's sort of it all works out in the end. But I don't really understand how Dolly gets money from that, but fine. How much is it? It is a reasonable amount, like as much as you're willing to donate. So she needs a redeem to spray hair. We've not really set a cash value on it, but it's probably. I don't want to throw Wizard under the, because I don't know how much Wizard is tipping. We've not set a value on it. I will discuss, and maybe we will put it officially down somewhere. If you tip DollyWhiskers, more fun this way. Yeah, as soon as I start putting a cash value on it, it makes it feel like I'm farming for it. Hey look, it's that guy that helped me kill the guy at the front.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger's the name.
Hi.
A sorcerer, as you might have guessed.
Yes.
I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godrick and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you?
Tech Call gifted a tier 1 sub to Ear and _
The
Rye.
guidance of grace. Well,
1 second.
enjoy it while you can.
Talking is happening.
I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time.
Deco Live, thank you
Still,
very much for the gifted
I
sub.
won't forget how it felt when I first came
Pushing
here,
us back over to the
lands
sub
between.
goal.
I'm privy to a few magical
2 out of 10.
battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Yes, please. I want magic spells. Yeah, Tech or Live, you have pushed us back over. I now have 2 goals running, and every time one thing informs the other a new goal, they switch in the top right-hand corner. So we were on the follower goal, and now the sustain the Bokbot Brigade is happening. 2 subs this stream. Thank you very much. What have we got? Glintstone. Oh, these are Ashes of War. I don't want this. This is not useful to me. Arian Greatsword, Glintstone Pebble. Spinning Weapon. That one could be useful because it makes my usable on swords, colossal weapons accepted. That could make my. I've got a. What have I got on my? What the hell is Transient Moonlight? I can't use it in here. I have not used transient moonlight, whatever it is. How do I use transient moonlight? Oh. Well, I didn't know I could do that. It uses mana. It definitely does. I didn't know I could do that. Cool. Okay. Because I've been walking around with the shield equipped. It's always defaulted to my my shield skill. Okay, that's good then. We've now got a new sword-based magic power. Which is exciting. Hello. You alive? I don't think they are. Okay. Test people. Zap. Nice. Okay. We have a magic spell based off our sword, so actually it benefits me not to have a skill, a shield attached. Not that I'm using it on the regular. So, going back to what we were saying earlier, I fully admit that I had a little bit of a meltdown over the shield not working, and now I've completely de-equipped it, so that whole rant I had about my shield not working, now completely irrelevant. Oh, ew. There we go. Can't tell you how much power Wizard, thank you very much for tipping the money for that spray, because I'm so much more comfortable now that my face is slightly moist. Ooh, moist. Do we have anybody in chat that doesn't like moist as a word? Because I know that is a word that people don't tend to like. If you're not going to be using a shield, you might as well equip your staff in your offhand. Might take a bit to get used to casting with the... Oh. No, you are probably... Wistan is much wiser than I am. Much wiser. Lucky on Fleek.
Lucky underscore on underscore Fleek raided my stream with 4 viewers.
Lucky on Fleek with 4 viewers. Thank you very much for the raid. What were you raiding? I do not have that information to hand. What were you raiding? What were you playing? We are playing Elden Ring. I do what I can to help. Would be better to do it to myself, but distance is an issue. We're going to attack Chimken. Stuff's happening, everybody. We're going to press the button. Thank you very much. Was playing Elden Ring. I am... Little bit of an explanation for me, raiders, people coming in. I am Chimken, RightBigChimken, or Chim. We're doing a long playthrough of Elden Ring. I finished Elden Ring when it first came out, and I'm relearning the game with my magical mage. Monty Fistopheles, I think we decided on the character's name was. And yeah, we're having a good old time. Trying to get all the achievements. Yes! I appreciate anybody that does the 100% grind for Elden Ring. I did that when the game first came out. It is the first game I have ever 100%ed. But, completely unrelated to any of that, somebody just redeemed my Attack Chimken button. So we're going to do this. This happens every once in a while, it's fine. Okay, so now... I've got my sword in one hand, and I've got spells in the other. Make brain go hurt. Right now struggling with my smooth brain, not remembering how to get to the fire giant. I'll be like, okay, I can approximate. I can't even approximate, because I'm pretty sure that there's a big section of map that up here that I currently can't see. I can't help you, I'm afraid. I would love to be able to tell you, but I can't. It's like, there's the... Wait a second. We're going to be helpful for somebody in chat playing Elden Ring. This... That's the bit, like... This is very technical. Like the big gold city where all the basement bit is here, and then there's like you go out of the gold city here, and then you go up through. It's like all desolate and icy and shit. And the red giant is here, and then past the red giant there's like an offshoot going to like a weird little mountain thing. That's as much as I can give without some sort of like diagram or, you know, that's it. Full-fledged service when you come onto a Chimken stream. But that boss, I did not look forward to fighting that boss again. It's big. My chat, you have not seen anything when it comes to bosses yet. How do I use... Okay, I use it like that. I don't want to do it though. Thank you. I've got so many more options now. I've got my sword in my hand. Why did I not do this before? We're starting in chat. Thank you very much. You're very wise. Beyond your years. That was a complete waste because I had actual mana to spend. I'm getting flustered. Stuff's happening. Watch me screw this up now because I've changed the way things are mapped. Eek! There he is. Hi. Okay, that's pretty cool. That yeah, I'm a fan of that. Why have I not been doing that the entire time? Oh, we're learning again. We're learning the game again, and I can't remember how anything works. Nice. Feel like there's something large around here somewhere. Hello? I can get back over this wall. Sneak up behind it. Yeah, also relearning the game after a long break. When I played through, so the reason I feel Lucky on Fleek, thank you very much for the follow. And
Lucky underscore on underscore Fleek
command.
is now following.
I appreciate you for the follow. And what are your thoughts on PlayStation versus PC gameplay? I have not played it on. I'll be honest, I've not played it on PlayStation. I will say it from my own perspective. I am very much enjoying gaming 100% since basically our PS4. We never switched to PlayStation 5 because they were so hard to get hold of. I am very much more a PC gamer now than I ever was before. So I would highly recommend playing this on PC if you've got a PC that'll run it, just because I've had such a good time on my own PC. Which I think is a fair perspective. I don't remember there being a ladder here. Where the frick am I now? What are your thoughts? Yeah, that's what I'll say. I never played it on console, but I got to a point with console gaming where I was sort of like, I like to be in front. So you hook a controller to your PC? I do. Not keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I don't play this keyboard and mouse. There are definitely certain games in my library that I prefer controller-based. Racing games, I prefer a controller. COD, I play with a keyboard. COD, I play with the keyboard and mouse. I missed. That would have been so cool, but I missed it. There's a dude in there. I can see you. Where the frick am I now? No! What the frick? I'm toying with the idea of quite actual wheel racing for games, but I can't quite justify it to myself. I am out of health potions, and I don't know what the frick that thing was, but it's attacking me through the wall. Is it useful to do this? Where do we think that takes me? I really need to go and find a Grace. Hi. You might be about to cheese this boss, but nobody judged me for that because I fell into it by accident. Okay, that does not do enough damage to ever be useful. If I could afford it, I would have a full sim rig for racing games. I am a massive fan of the Forza Horizon series, and that was good on controller. I can't specify. I don't play sim games, and Horizon I'm sure you can play with a wheel, but I've not played a driving sim game to have an opinion back one way or the other. Oh, I stunned him. Come on. Now you just do an angry, like, twitch, whatever the hell that is. This thing's very spider-like, and I'm not a fan. Also, one of my rocks is hitting that pillar every time. Forza is too real for me? Really? I tried with my VR headset and keyboard and that did not go well. I can't imagine a racing gaming with a... I am out of mana. Oh, it's got... There we go. You scared the ever-living shit out of me, and you deserved everything you got. You did. You got my little heart pumping, chat. My little hamster heart is going pitter-pat. Oh, there's the lift. There's a lift. Controller's way better for racing games. Having responsive, like the throttle, super useful. Nice recovery. Yeah, I mean, I didn't die, so that's personal growth. I could have just... that could have gone a lot worse than it did. That's all I'll say. I now have nothing to attack things with, so I probably just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. I got chocolate chip muffins for my breakfast, woo, and now I'm super jealous because I would love a chocolate chip muffin. Oh look, it's one of those giants, and it's been taken to pieces. Touch this. Oh, there was that Red Riding Hood woman outside that wanted a chrysalid something, so that's probably what that's for. There's stuff in here. I don't really want to accidentally pull anything by accident. So let's go to the end of this room. I can hear people walking. Yeah, there's people over there. Hydrate. And then go back the way we came. I'm really... There was something up there where I fell, and I'm really irritated that I missed it. So now I have to go through the entire experience again of getting to it. And then we go up here. And now there is a lift to get back to that point in the castle. Good. Okay, so we go this way. And we touch this Grace. It's in the shape of a small loaf of bread. That is adorable. That is adorable. You know what's adorable, though? Frogs. You know what we've got, chat? We've got frogs. Do you want to see them? Do you want to see the more frog? Do you want to see some frog photos? Because we've taken more. Do you want to see my froggy children? Is it time for a frog children break? It might be time for a frog children break. Also, Hat Wheel. Did you redeem the Hat Wheel and I missed it? Did. DollyWhiskers 2 minutes ago. Completely missed that. Thank you. I was too busy falling and dying. Hat Wheel. Spin that wheel. I'm gonna, because it so very rarely happens, I'm gonna treat that as my own hat. Part of me wants to go Time Lord, but part of me also wants to see my own hat for once. Also, we're gonna change the color of the bow tie because the bow tie is cool, but it also does this. Fridge for frogs. It is not fridge for frogs. Sky. Sky. You've not... Sky, I'm gonna refund you because we have upped our game, Sky. We have upped our game. We're going to refund the fridge. Where's the fridge? Fridge. Guy, are you ready? Are you ready for this amazing piece of a thing that I've done? I've done something magic, and I'm just doing OBS admin all of a sudden, which is kind of silly. We do this, and we do that, and we go button. And then we find my mouse again, because I've immediately lost my mouse. Go over here. And it thinks about it. Hey, it works. We're living in the frickin' future, everybody. The freaking future. The fridge is no longer a place for pet photos, I'm afraid. The fridge is no longer a place that you'll find photos of Dumpling Noodle and Soup and Dolly and George. We have a dedicated Google album because we're that cool. We're living in the future. Every single, and I mean every single photo that we take of the frogs will be in this album. And it will be redeemable on both mine and Dolly's streams. Dolly, for the sake of argument, because there are potentially new people in chat right now. There. That is DollyWhiskers. That is my significant other. DollyWhiskers' branding is themed entirely around frogs, hence the frog theme. I get that this should probably be chickens, but we do not have room for actual chickens, so frogs instead. We got frogs this week, or yesterday, called Dumpling Noodle and Soup. I've done the entire album before, so I ask you to go check out the VOD from yesterday if you want to see the entire album in one hit. Where did we get to, though? We got to there, so we've got new photos. I would love to be able to... One day I'm going to be able to identify each of these frogs by, I think... This one's difficult. I want to say... That's Noodle. Thank you. Dolly's in chat and can tell you which frog's which. Because I struggle so far. Look at him! Look at my frog children! They can climb walls like Spider-Man. Look at him! That's Soup, because Soup likes to do cartwheels through the sky. Soup is like a ninja. Soup will go from this position to the other side of the tank in the same position. The frog mother knows her frog children. I mean... You'll give me a little bit of time. I'm doing the cliche dad thing where I've got multiple children. I've got 5 children now. I can't remember everybody's name. 6 if you include my adopted son, TLB. There's a frog there. Yeah, there's a frog in the middle. Check it out, frog. Frog. And that is, I want to say... That's Noodle. Looking longingly up here for food, I think. That's Soup. With the toes. I just love the toes so much. Is that Dumpling? Either way. I'm getting them confused. One day I'll get these correct. I feel like I need like a little name tag that pops up next to each one of these photos to tell me which one's which. Look at him. I know that's Dumpling because Dumpling has these cool go fast stripes because they're like street. Dumpling is the OG street frog. So they've got go fast stripes that makes them go zoom. And there's a frog in this photo. Can everybody spot it? We're going to play Find the Frog, and then we're going to go back to Elden Ring because I realized that this... Arcath Gaming, welcome to the chat. Can you spot the frog in this photo? I'm not sure how the quality works for it with the stream translation, so I'm not sure if this is good for Wes Frog, but there is a frog in this photo. Can you spot him? Everybody's looking. We're going to count to 5, and if nobody's responded in chat, Stripes and our easy 25 HP. Add an easy 25. Horsepower. I went HP because I'm playing Elden Ring. Red leaf loaf in the center. Yep, there he is. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He's having a nap. That one, I'm going to go out and say that that is Soup. Because of the pea greenness. Soup is pea green. Noodle is just chaotic as shit. And Dumpling is tiny. Look at him! Oh, frogs, everybody. I was very much a fan of Frog Dolly, and now I'm a fan of Frogs. That's it. We're done with the frogs. That's the catch-up with the frogs in the Frog album. We're back to the game now, and I need to hit my frog button a second time. For anybody that wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, I now also have a cat album. So, yeah. Frogs are great. Frogs are pretty damn cool, and those are our frogs. There are many frogs out there, but these frogs are mine. Yeah, Leek, if you are now carrying on the floor cat album, you say? Do we want another cat album redeemed before we get too far ahead? Let's do another cat album redeem, because we're hitting the 2-hour mark, and we've been live for 2 hours, so let's do a cat album redeem. We're going to do this, and it's going to think about it for approximately 8 seconds. And because there are so many freaking photos in the cat album, we're just going to go to a random point. They're not that easy to find by 1 and 100, so it is literally I will scroll. We're just going to go to this point. That's how that's going to work. Because finding these numbered is just going to be a nightmare. So just pick a place on the scroll wheel and just go to it, because doing it by number, we've got 868 cat photos in it. We've got some action shots of the one and only George. Look at him. Shocked, sitting in a rainbow because he's the rainbow child. He is. What is George in the grander scheme? He's just a nut bar. He comes and bothers me while streaming sometimes. It's great. I absolutely love it. So many cat photos. So amazing. Look at him. He is yelling because he sees his people are watching him on the Twitch. That is Dolly the cat falling asleep with her head between 2 books. I've become that guy. I've got photos of my children, and some of them are embarrassing. This is Dolly falling asleep with her head literally between 2 books. Head in a book. You could make it. I could make some sort of strange association to say, human Dolly likes to read books too, and here is Dolly the cat attempting to mimic her mother. That's 2. That is George sitting like a gremlin. That is George doing another Wilhelm scream. And then being really satisfied about it. Look at that fluffy belly. Look at that delightful fluffy belly. I'm just going to go on the record and say that belly smells as good as it looks. It is pretty nice smelling. If you do not smell your cat on the regular, I question your sanity. Because unless they've just taken a shit, I don't recommend it. But the rest of the time, they smell great. That is George sleeping. And we're going to do 2 more. Just random number I'm picking from my head. We've got this one. This is Dolly asleep on said book that I think she was asleep on before, with every single bean available on delivery. Beans for days. And one more. What's it going to be? Cat owners are always smelling their cats. I love smelling my cat. Yes. And that is George maintaining structural integrity of this bird creature whilst Dolly is learning about modded Minecraft, I guess, because there's a cobalt ingot on that screen. That's it. That's the cat album. I love it so much. I love that as a piece of functionality that I can just pull up now. That is, again, I'm thinking that is Hat Wheel fail whale, just Hat Wheel fail whale levels of good. Now, how did I get back to where I felt? I think it was this. Like, I need to get back to that church where it's down there, which is kind of irritating because I can see it. I can't. How many points have I got? Can I make that jump if I run? I don't think I can. Oh shit, I can. Holy shit, he did a superhero landing. And then we go down here. Where are those guys? They're over there, so we can drop down here. And then we bypass that entire section. Nice. Okay. Now I need to remember how I get back to that bit where there was that rope ladder. Generally don't sniff tulip, though. Hacks. I mean, makeshift, I would recommend it. Like, if you're having a bad day, makeshift, I can go on record and say there is probably nothing better that could, like, make you feel better than sniffing a cat. Because they smell pretty good. They keep themselves very clean, you know? And assuming that they've not just eaten the stinkiest fish imaginable, or our cats smell like biscuits. Right, Dolly? like biscuits. They smell like freshly baked biscuits. In fact, go smell your cat now, Makeshift, and come back and tell us what your cat smells like. This is a weird sort of segue in the middle of an Elden Ring stream. Or occasionally cheese like mini cheddars, and not cheese in a negative way. Like, let's go on record and say, not like a bad cheese smell, but sometimes like, I'm not sure mini cheddars translates internationally. Imagine Cheez-Its, but like if Cheez-Its smelled good. Because I had a bag of Cheez-Its recently, and they were terrible. If you like Cheez-Its and you're American, go get in the sea. Because I had a bag and I don't get what the hype's about. We went up here. Limburger. What's Limburger? Limburger cheese. Okay, we're gonna land. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna go up. Nice. I'll take that. That was cool. I feel like such a badass for pulling that off. Okay. There's a thing in over there, and that's... So... There are multiple people up here. The most odorous cheese off the top of my head. Fair warning, everybody. There will be an ad in approximately 5 minutes. It will run for 1 minute and 3 seconds. 33 seconds? Let me just kill this guy, and then I'll explain. So... Cheese tax. I've learnt the cheese tax. The cheese tax. You've reminded me of that song, Leek. You're a monster. Stone sword key. Nice. Okay, so what was I about to say? I have changed. I'm probably gonna say this every time it comes up. But basically, if you didn't know, 1 in 3 people will not watch a Twitch stream if there are pre-roll ads. According to research of some kind that I found on the internet. So, what we have done is activated automatic ads on my stream. They will go every hour approximately, and they will run for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And that means that anybody joining the stream partway through will not get a pre-roll ad and will hopefully want to hang out with us because we're all super cool. But that's it. That's why I've done that. So if you are unsubscribed, you'll get an ad. You'll get an ad on the hour, give or take. 1 minute 30 seconds. Did I say 1 hour and 30 minutes? You know what I meant. That would be a long ad. That would be an ad that is basically a motion picture film. I meant 1 minute and 30 seconds. The ad will run for 1 minute and 30 seconds. If I'm fighting a boss at the time, I will probably take a break when that happens. If and when that happens. Okay, I'm a little bit in love with that sword skill, not gonna lie. If a big important thing is about to happen, I have a timer on my screen which tells me when it's going to happen, and then I will pause when it does, so the people that get an ad don't miss anything. It's all about... One second. I mean, Avengers Infinity War was basically a 2-hour ad for Endgame. You are not... Yeah, you chose violence this day, but you are not lying when you're saying that. So the research thing that I read was all like... it was all about how to retain people, how to grow your audience in an exponential way, but not like do it in a way that doesn't affect people. So I can micromet for it for all the non-streamers here. Concentric, welcome to the chat. I'm just doing a little bit of rant about ads because if you are unsubscribed, you're about to see one. Basically, I can micromanage anything relating to ads. I can set how often they happen on the stream, I can set how long they are, and I can set the delay for when the stream does them for the first time. So, an ad will run in my first 5 minutes, which means most people won't see them because it's in the first 5 minutes of the stream anyway, which is when the timer is running. Then I'll get one on every hour. And if a big story beat is happening, I have a notification on my stream that will tell me that to take a pause for 5 seconds, and then when everybody comes back after 1.5 minutes, we can continue on with the story. And by doing that, that means pre-roll ads are not a thing, and hopefully, according to this research paper that I read, the audience will slowly begin to grow. Not that it's not growing anyway, but it's apparently a really good, useful thing to do. Also, an ad runs every hour. That means you should get up and have a break. I should, but let's be honest, that's not going to happen, is it? Like, stretch. Yeah, totally stretch. Let's be honest, that's not going to happen, because I've got some subscribers that are going to be here that will want me to continue talking and doing the thing. Don't make me come in again. I mean, more tips to Dolly and more sprays in the face. That's the rule. As soon as Dolly starts spraying me on the face willy-nilly, that's when we're going to have a problem. There has to be a cash value assigned. I think that's a fair request. I mean, if this was an OnlyFans sort of arrangement, you'd be subscribed to see the OnlyFans content. So if all of you need to see me get sprayed in the face with water, you have to pay. I did hard physical labor yesterday. That means I don't need to stretch this week. Yeah. What was the hard physical labor? If it's rude, I don't want to know. But what was the hard physical labor, if you don't mind me asking? Come on, lock onto this man. Oh! I got a notification up again. Oh, this Wiston, I could get in a car, drive to your house, and kiss you on the mouth. Or the fact that you taught me how to put my staff in my other hand, because... Thank you, Wiston, for doing that. Ad in progress, 1 minute, 30 minutes. Ooh, sorry. Again, I know Wiston in real life, so I can say that sort of thing. I wouldn't say that about Mr. Wizard, because not only would they take it potentially the wrong way, I'd have to pay a massive amount of money in flight costs. Attack Chimken. Attack Chimken. Just for that, I am going to... Still rather you wouldn't. Hey, there we go. I would welcome you with open arms. See? That was the rocket, everybody. I'm building my sister a new bedroom closet. Got the old wall torn out and framed in for the new one. Oh, you're building installed. You're doing like proper fitted cabinets. That's cool. Oh. I love this sword now. I was on the fence about this sword and ever using it because magic is totally OP. But now, I love this sword so much. What's down there, and can I survive that fall? Probably not. How can I hear moving around? Like I can hear scuttling. I think everybody is now back from the ad. Welcome back from the ad. Hope you had a nice time. What was the ad for? Is this guy alive? No, he's not. He's fine. Okay, so... Where the frick am I going now? This way. Like a whole walk-in deal, I think, about 4 meters by almost 2. We used to have fitted wardrobes in the house that I grew up in, and they were absolutely brilliant. I missed that house. Fun story, because the bedroom that we were in was designed for a bunch of like 12-year-old nerds, because I used to cohabit with my brother. Does everybody remember the days when dial-up was a thing for the internet, and they would send you free dial-up CDs in the post? Like you would get in England, you would get AOL and stuff. They would send you like a free 30-day experience, and you would get a CD in the post, and you had to install the software to be able to access it. We made door handles out of them, and we were that sort of super cool. So 90s, yo. I mean, I'm probably not explaining it very well, but yeah, good times. I miss getting free dial-up internet. I miss getting free dial-up internet. I wouldn't be Twitch streaming on dial-up internet. That's a terrifying thought. We also got AOL, what with actually being America. Is that, what does AOL stand for? I mean, you might have got AOL, but did you get the CDs in the post is what I'm saying. In the 90s, did you get like free access CDs in the post? What does AOL actually stand for? America Online? I didn't. Oh no, honestly, I will say, I'm going to go on record now and say, I've never thought of AOL standing for America Online. That was a piece of knowledge that I wasn't aware of. I just know it as AOL. Dial-up was... Oh, Leak. How old are you, Leak? Do you not remember dial-up internet? Look at the baby in the chat, everybody. Doesn't remember dial-up internet. Well, lol. And run. Oh, explosives. Oh shit, now they all know I'm coming. Yeah, like 3 months for every fair. Do you not remember their logo, Chimken? I can remember AOL being in their logo. I can't remember their actual logo. I'm not going to click the link right now. I'm fighting things in Elden Ring. Internet through phone lines. Out of magic power spells. Oh no. No, I can't. I'm drunk. I don't know how to click links. I was never taught how to click links. I'm like Psycho Leak. I'm a sweet summer child. I was never brought up on the speeds of... This was back in the days when we used to have pocket money from my parents, and it used to be that we got an hour, part of our pocket money that we got was an hour's worth of internet time a week, and it was £1 for an hour of internet. I need a little bit more sting from that sword, because I can do a chain attack and it like leaves him with a tiny bit of health, enough to like hurt me. I feel like I don't want to go down there without some sort of additional support. So no, we do not have any magic power. I need to get to my next grace, and I have a general idea of where it is. Over there. Yeah, I can see it. It's through there, over there. Can you see it? It's over there. And there's a dude here that's a giant that's going to try and eat me, probably, because I'm tasty. And a dog. Let's touch it with my face. Nice. Okay, so then we do a rest. How much points have we got? Have we got 1 billion points? I feel like I've not died in ages. Level up. Oh yeah, cool. We can level up. Intelligence. Let's start doing more damage. Cool. All this. Now, I'm pretty sure... Where does that go? I can't remember. Is that a shortcut to somewhere? Hydrate, thank you very much. Dolly, it would be really nice if you could get me a Coke. I'd appreciate you more if you did. Not that for a Coke, no. The horrible thing to say to your fiance. I would appreciate you as much as I always do. Got me a Coke. I killed the evil crockery, and then it summoned their mum. Whoa! There we go. Melee. Ban an ingot, you banned melee. We've come full circle. They really like to mess with me in my chat. Usually magic is a problem. Now, because I'm enjoying the melee, they want to ban melee. Okay, so we get the couch up. We summon the couch of consequences. If I took advice on what to ban, okay. Remove this, and then we do that. I mean, I'm going to make it physically impossible for me to use melee, which feels a bit cheaty sometimes, but we're going to do that. And we start a timer. So for 5 minutes, I'm not allowed to hit anything. I can only use spells. Boom. These guys evil? Yes. Murdered in their prime. Crackpot. Crackpot. Very much. All right now, thank you. Dolly brought me chocolate and I turned it away because I'm so dedicated to streaming you Elden Ring. But we are back on the caffeine. We are 2 followers away from hitting... No. No, I'm okay. Dolly's just walking into the room and holding food and being like, want this? No. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to play the video game. And now she's wafting the door because she realized how hot it is in my office right now. It's so warm in here right now. You're not eating the if you're not eating the chocolate, I'll take it. It is Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces? Reese's Cups. Reese's Cups. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I've never had a Reese's Cup before, and I apparently have a little bag of them in the fridge. Like a little nibbly sized ones. Okay, where the frick am I now? Okay, so I know where I am. Need to touch this with my face, and I'll definitely take it. It should be, like, they're an American sweet I've never tried. I should get the full cam on. If I remember before the end of the stream and feel inclined to eat some chocolate, I will get the full cam on, and we'll do, like, a taste test like back in the day. Because I've not done one of those in a while, and I keep looking in the snack box and realizing I've got a bunch of American snacks left, but I'm down to the really weird shit, like the really weird shit. I've got a lollipop with a scorpion in it, and I'm hesitant to eat it, so I'm just procrastinating eating snacks on stream. There was a doorway I wanted to get to. This man down here that looks a bit upset. Got a dog. Oh shit! I use melee. Does that count? I need a judge's thing. I need a judge's thing. I need a judge's thing. Did I just fail it? Because I punched. Does that count? I didn't punch anything. I punched the air by accident. Does that count, chat? Don't touch the branch by the minis. The chocolate to peanut ratio changes depending on the size. Did I just fail that's fine. We're still on the chocolate, but I just used a melee attack when I've had melee banned. Did I fail by punching the air, or I need a judge? It counts only in battle. Okay. First person responded. Wizards being kind. It wasn't at something, so I wouldn't think so. Okay. See, you're far too kind. You could have almost. You would have. That was almost an instant fail. 1 second, I'm literally Dolly's now. Oh, I'm getting eaten alive by a giant man with a knife. He's behind me. Oh, he can use doors. Holy shit. Oh, I managed to die in the grace room, which is fine. Lots of things are happening. My phone. Oh, okay. Re-equip your sword, if only so you don't get confused. Dolly wanted my phone to go take photos of the frogs, so we're going to sit back for 5 seconds and summon the fail whale. Fail whale's already out. Reintroducing Percival the fail whale. Today, I am, after that death, a beslubbering, clay-brained ludster. A beslubbering, clay-brained ludster. Which means smeared, slobbering, stupid, and crude sexually offensive. I mean, I'm crude, but I wouldn't say I was sexually offensive. This is where I learned a lot of things about myself. Am I sexually offensive? Where's the line with sexual offensiveness? If I was making, like very non-PC jokes about sex and other shit like that, right? That would be sexually offensive. Oh yeah, I should totally re-equip my sword. Thank you for the point out. But we did survive the 5 minutes. Keep them coming with the that redeem direction. We can't see. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm back. Lots of things happening. Chat needs to keep me informed when I'm doing dumb shit. I've now switched my weapons around. There been enough mum jokes to argue offensive, but not for most of us, I think. Okay. I mean, okay. See, that spell that I was using was terrible, so let's try this. That's better. Oh, it didn't reach. He killed his own dog, and he killed me. He hits like a truck. That's 2 deaths. 1, 2. I did not record it on the death count. The 5 was up. That was also 2 deaths that I'd forgotten to record, but we're now caught back up again. Because I sometimes forget to do that. Let's be honest, the death count by the time I finish playing this game is probably going to be an approximation, because I'm sure I'll have missed 1. Okay, so the dog is sorted. Come on. Where are you going? Thank you. Yeah, the dog is sorted. Down. There he goes. And for that, I get absolutely nothing. Good. Get my points back. We're building towards one of the big story bosses. I feel like everybody's been very patient with me today because there have not been any there's not been any predictions. We are building towards a story boss very soon, I promise. I'm sort of doing a little bit of exploration and just chatting shit. I hope that's okay. That guy was too busy getting back on the turret to be concerned about his friend being dead. Uptime, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Not a single boss in that time. I'm heading towards that doorway over there. Try not to pull the entire frickin' room. A billion of them out. And I don't particularly feel like fighting them all again. In here. Oh, is this the scurrying? It's the rats. A lot of glowy shit in here. The apparitions we see other players playing or something else. Okay, apparitions. The white apparitions are people in this general area doing stuff. Sometimes they're triggered by messages people have left on the floor. Sometimes they're triggered by other stuff. If it's a PvP situation, it will be red. And I think somebody summoned in a PvP situation that is helping you is blue? It could be... I'm not sure on that one. What's down here then? Chest. 2 chests. Godslayer seal. Godskin prayer book. I don't know what either of those things do. How much co-op is actually here, or can it be avoided? You can so far I have not summoned anybody in to kill any of the bosses that I've fought on stream, so you've not seen any of the co-op. For every single like big boss that's behind, you know, the fog doors that we've seen, every single boss that's behind there, you can summon in somebody to help you. You can summon in up to 2 other players. If I was doing PvP, I could be, and I've not got to this point either. You can fight cross realm. So I'm one realm, and I can send myself to another player's realm to kill them. And I might be getting spotty service at the moment because my KBS is just tanked again. So if I'm still here, great. If you can still hear me, wonderful. You can raid other people's realms to fight them, and they can then summon blue people to support them. It's a whole... I'm probably not explaining it very well. You've not had to see it in this playthrough yet, I will say. I have not done any of that. Was fuzzy for a sec, but went away. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need to update OBS. Hang on. Oh, I know where this is. That's the main gate again. I fell down here before and I must have seen this gate and not gone through it. The cheese tax is on Spotify. I mean, I would love to play it for you, but I can't because copyright. So go Google the cheese tax. What is this for? Give to a learned cleric to acquire new incantations. Okay. Fuzzy and buffering now. Oh yeah, we've gone red. Why is this happening again? Everybody, I am currently undergoing some iffy connection speeds all of a sudden. So we're just going to leave it for 5 seconds. This happened yesterday. Down to 3 kbs. Dolly, are you uploading photos to Google Drive right now? I think I might have figured out what the problem is. Dolly took photos whilst I was streaming yesterday of the frogs and then put them in the Google Drive. No? Yeah, but that would have made the... because my PC will be then downloading them to my PC. Okay, we've discovered potentially the issue because this happened around the same time yesterday. It's Dolly, everybody! You took photos of the frogs partway through because then I had to put them in the album afterwards. Who knows? It's stable again. If you're still with me, I appreciate you. I don't know why that's suddenly happening. I had a similar issue when I was playing Returnal, but it was carried along with like a performance drop. Oh, I don't know. It's those dang space aliens stealing your internet. Very likely. Those shakes fist at sky. I'm doing a lot of old man shit on stream today. How much of your local network is shared in your area? I don't know what that means. Please use simple terms. I am not sure I understand the question. If you're talking about prioritizing of internet speeds, it will just there's no if Dolly does something that takes a load of there's no cap in either direction. If Dolly does something that takes a load of bandwidth, I'm very likely to get kicked off the internet. We're very careful with it. We're on fiber optic, but sometimes like performance of streams will, if my Steam is downloading a video game at 9 megabytes a second, Dolly will have issues on. Let's put it that way. Okay, we're gonna head for a boss. Can I post the link and show your happiness because the spawn mate? Yep, you don't need to ask permission. Please post the song and show your happiness. I will not be listening to it because I do not need that shit in my brain again going into a Monday morning at work. My Steam is doing less than 2 megabytes right now. It's agony. Yeah. We spent a good little while. We were watching YouTube on the TV in our lounge, and then all of a sudden, like, everything was buffering, the world was ending, and like shit was happening. We couldn't figure out why. It was because my PC was downloading games at like stupid megabytes per second, and it just kicked in because there had been an update released.
Be proud.
Hello.
You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here?
You're
Tarnished,
not wearing
are you?
much of a top.
Clearly not one of Godrick's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godrick's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godrick, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, as fellow Tarnished down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Sorry, I don't know why I started skipping conversations.
Apologies.
But okay. Is the full
I've idled
conversation.
long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance. Down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Sometimes my brain goes, okay, I've heard this conversation, skip, and that's not always the best for streaming. More stuff. Oh, we're now on the other side of that giant, so you know what? I'm going to get the loot from around here, and I'm just not going to kill him. I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to pick up this. We're going to turn around. Hi, friends. We're not going to fight. I'm just going to teleport away because I'm a big coward. I'm, however, going to go here because I have a thing that I can give to that Red Riding Hood woman. I'm not sure if that unlocks something immediately, but I know it moves her somewhere else. And I think that means I can increase the power of my summons. Hi.
Pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the round table hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Okay, I'm going to go to her and I'm going to go
I think I'll head to the perhaps I'll find my...
do a little bit of boss prep because I haven't done any boss prep on stream in a while, so I just keep walking into these places. We're going over here. Hello.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The round table hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
Oh shit, okay. That's good,
It's all
because
a
we've
bit
just got
much
another one.
I'm still looking.
So I can go to the table, and I can up my flasks using those. And now we have more stuff. Right, so we're going to keep it like that. Good. Pretty sure I can get her as an unlockable, so I can get her to be able to level up my spirit summons. So if I speak to this guy...
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
That Roderick. I also want to... I'm going to... That guy's pretty good, so that is now Moonveil level 2, so that will make my sword more powerful.
The girl you brought here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Spirit tuning. That's what we were talking about. That levels up the pets that I can summon. Pet spirit. Spirit friend. Shaped like a friend.
A pleasure to see you.
Hello.
Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
It just so happens.
It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
Do the magic
I don't believe you.
and stuff and things.
But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I?
You should.
I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the round table hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
He is. He's a big softy.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I?
Can you please just get on with it?
Ask Master Hugh to teach me.
I probably need to like teleport and come back here so she moves into a position to spend money with it.
Back already. No matter. Lay out your arms. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith?
I would.
Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Come on, little friend, go and... This is like the social aspect of Elden
If I
Ring.
do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Do it. He doesn't believe in himself. I sit down here. Does she move? Yes, she does. So she is now on my left. Yes. So this woman now allows me to
Good
level
to
up
see you
my
again.
pets.
I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh.
You do.
I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning.
That was pretty quick.
I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try.
Have you found Dogman
Godrick,
yet? I
the
haven't.
Spirit Tune Apprentice.
I am getting ahead of myself. I
Pleased
need to
to
go
make
speak
your
to him.
acquaintance.
You are very correct. I need to go. I want to get a boss out of the way, but that is probably... level you up. Do not have a 3. Okay, so the dogs are now more powerful. What we're going to do is we're going to go right back to the... We're procrastinating boss kills today, everybody. I know chat likes to see those, but we've got other plans. We need to go here. And then we need to go find the Dogman, as Dolly puts it. Dogman is very important. Dogman is best boy. And find him. Rescue him from the woods. I think I need
it's
to
you
talk
again.
to you.
Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
No, you know what I need to do? I need to go see him and then not like approach him and then go back there. Then they'll be like, we're doing it, chat. So Dogman is here. Oh, Blythe. Blythe? I think he's Blythe. We're not going to get attacked by a giant bear now that... Yeah, there's the bear. Just as I say, we're not going to get attacked by the bear. Like clockwork, there's the bear. Why is there just dead body? Why are there just dead bodies here? To the left. To the left, to the left. I'd forgotten about Dogman. Yeah, you can hear him. You see him? Best boy! Look at him! Now he is shaped like a friend. Like... Be able to get it. Screenshotting this game is a nightmare. Yes, I get it. You're a dog. Oh, woof. Oh, woof. Is he friend? He is friend. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure there's a set of stairs in here. But there is also a giant sleeping bear I'm not about... Yeah, shush. I'll get back to you. Where is the giant sleeping bear? Is the giant sleeping bear on top of the stairs? The giant sleeping bear is legitimately stairs. Quietly. There we go. Like a glove. Axe talisman. Enhances charged attacks. Does this count as a charged attack? No, it's an ult. It's a thing. Okay, so what I'm not going to do now is teleport out. We're going to teleport back to that merchant. Because I'm pretty sure this merchant teaches me how to get the dude from the tower. Because you have to be able to summon him from the tower. And this guy is going to have a speech thing for me.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Yeah, so there is a talisman that makes you use less mana. Oh, I might have to Google that. Yeah, so this is the irritating thing. I can barely remember my own phone number, but I have immediately remembered, having not played this game for 12 months, how to get the story component that allows me to summon that dogman down from that tower.
The howl of a wolf.
Brains, everybody,
Understood.
brains.
I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Wistan, am I able to access it immediately? Otherwise,
Goodbye
maybe
for
don't
now.
tell me. Like, if I can walk straight there and get it, by all means tell me. But otherwise, it'll probably be something I come across? Question mark? Tree, I've been there. I'm just looking at the map and trying to remember what Wistan's talking about. One thing I feel like I am missing, I've not upgraded any of my spells. I've got new additional spells, and I thought I had more spells by this point, but I guess I didn't. Let's go see Blythe, but I have to install the clicky fingers. Remove. Switch. I got... Technically you could, but it's a bit of a hike. Oh, I think I know what you mean. It's up the mountain. Triumphant jump for joy, strength, warm welcome, beckon, nod in thought. Finger snap. No, I think I know what you mean, and I have to get through this boss that I'm about to fight next before I can even beeline there. So that will probably be... I might even bypass the next story boss and head in that direction, because there's a bunch of stuff up where you're suggesting I can get, so... And you can get around there reasonably easily. Technically you can't, yeah, but people want to see me fight a boss and die repeatedly. They don't want to see me go for an afternoon hike. Afternoon hike, it is 9:30. How have I still got an hour left? This stream, I feel like I've got achieved a lot today. It's probably absolutely tiny in the grander scheme of things. This stream's felt like a long one, and I want to go on record and say, guys, I am enjoying streaming this game so much. You have no idea how much I'm enjoying this streaming this game, and I will repeat again. It's going to be a long playthrough. It's going to be many weeks until we go back to a traditional scary game, because this is going to be my Sunday slot. Is the bear awake? The bear's awake, and the bear's pulled on me. No, the bear is just charging around. That was weird. Moving on. Yeah, it's going to be a while until I play a traditional scary game on Sunday again, because this game is the shit. Yes, I get it. I'm coming. Yes, I know. You're a dog. Congratulations. Okay, so look at him. He's up there. He is friend. So if I do the click. Look at that amazing animation. Look at him. Dog friendo.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he?
You are very tall.
Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
I'm pretty sure I killed Darrowell.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Wasn't Darrowell the guy that was down the prison?
Darrowell is nothing and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
I thought I killed him.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end.
They're going to be playing that game again. I think it's called Melatonin or something like that. Melatonin is one of my favorite games of last year, as was this. So maybe Melatonin will come back. Not on a Sunday, because that's not a scary game. There are various other rhythm games I want to try as well.
Darrowell is nothing but and in
I'm
need
sure
of a
I
fitting.
killed Darrowell. Wasn't Darrowell the guy that was here? Melatonin was fun. There is another game along those lines that's coming out called Bits and Bobs, and I'm super hyped to play that. Yeah, no, I highly recommend having a look at Bits and Bobs on Steam if you're inclined towards rhythm games, because that game looks absolutely amazing, but it has no release date yet, which is typical. See, I thought Darrowell was the guy that was down this hole. Did I kill Darrowell? Oh, maybe I did kill Darrowell.
Right.
Hello.
There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word.
I mean, you weren't here when I killed the guy.
Here's your prize.
He's taking responsibility for a guy that I killed like 3 streams ago.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Rea Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
I love Blythe so much. Blythe is pretty cool.
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
So, Wistan, in chat, because you're good with the lore of this game, because I know I can equip Blythe's face as a helmet later on. Is the implication that this dude is actually wearing a helmet, or is this a wolf man? And like, I know I can get his head as a helmet. I'm not sure if that means I skin him or it's a helmet and there's actually a man under there. There's another thing I can do over here that's more dungeons. Okay, we might... It's not his head. The one you get was a mask. Oh, okay. We're about to do a boss. Let's do our first boss of the evening. Yes, he is a wolfman. Okay. I mean... Maybe let's not do our first boss of the 12 minutes before another ad. Let's not do another boss. No. Will it take 12 minutes potentially? So if I wait 10... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. So what I would like to do is run a prediction. Start prediction. Will I defeat this boss first try? Time is 2 minutes. Go. We're about to do a boss, chat. It's time to earn those big bucks. Or small bucks, whatever's your preference. And that is Nefeli Lu, who I can summon to help me do the boss. So I will have a friend, but I will not be doing this boss with a real person. I will be doing it with an NPC again, so there might be this might be a chance to win, because I had a lot of negative feelings about that last boss and it went very well. This guy, no idea. I can't comment at this point. I'm reasonably well leveled, but I have made mistakes. You've seen me die to just regular mobs today. We got any big spenders in chat? That's 500 to win. I honestly don't know which way this one's going to go, so I can't be like overly hyped and say, yeah, I'm going to roll it. Yeah. For a second, my phone is vibrating repeatedly. Very poor practice. Okay, no big deal. $500, we've got even odds. Somebody might be set to win some channel points today. Making the split even. No big spenders? No big spenders. Prediction over. So we're going to do our first boss of the day. Potentially our only boss, considering we're at 3 hours and this is our first one. I don't know how this one is going to go. We're going to have our trusty NPC to help. Nefeli Lou needs to put on a shirt, but she's got pretty cool axes. And all I had to do bet with. Yeah, Wizard is a big fan. Wizard has told me today that they are a big fan of the predictions, but has spent all their channel points. So let's go. Big story boss happening.
Mighty dragon, thou the true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished.
He's all fingers and
Plain
thumbs.
as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
He thick. So gross looking. Go get him, dogs. Nefeli, go over there and hit the large man. Yelling is happening. Oh shit, he's got an arm off.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Well. What do you say to that? Oh, I was not quick enough. Nefeli, go and hit the man! Nefeli, there's an edge of the gun! Fuck! I fell off the map! Well. Prediction result is no. Okay, who got... Did somebody do well there? Let's find out. Wistan voted. Mr. Wizard spent all of their points and lost. I'm so sorry, Wizard. Wistan and Tiny Little Boy came out of it with double the money, basically. Ah, death counter. I am remembering the death counter. It's funnier when, you know, I did that boss a reasonable amount of damage. It's funnier when I die because I fall off the map. You know, worth it if I fall off the map. We've got 4 minutes till an ad, so we're not going to immediately try that boss a second time. We are going to go hop over to here and unlock something. Is approximately there. We're going to go over here and unlock this, so we're in preparation, and then we will come back and try this boss a second time after the ad has rolled. That's good. That time is super useful that it tells me when ads are going to happen. So I also need to get rid of this because Blythe is no longer there. Good old Blythe. That last step was a bit of a doozy. Makeshift understatement of the frickin' century. It was more that I was getting... It's more that it went from me complaining that Nefeli wasn't doing anything and then falling off the cliff. Fairly worth it. And I was trying my hardest to think of a fisting joke because of the guy that punched a dragon. Didn't think of one. I'm slipping. Attacked by baddies. Mr. Wizard, you had no points, but you spent 440 on a fail whale. I feel like Wizard is not being truthful about how many points he's got. I am a witless, stretched mouth fustillarian. I don't know how to pronounce that, but a fustillarian? Without intelligence, witless. Stretched mouth means wide mouth, foul mouth. That's probably a little bit true. Now I am broke. Okay. Fustillarian. I'm a fat, frowsy slut. According to Percival the Fail Whale. Oh, I love Percival the Fail Whale. Nah, Percival can do no wrong. But we need to head in that direction. Hello. Goodbye. Unlocked ground slam. Is this the tree that I'm heading towards or the building? This is the minor Erd tree, right? Further round, am I having a moment? Bell whale is an awesome thing. Ah, there we go. This is what I'm looking for. 1 minute 30 till an ad. I will see you on the other side. Because this is my first stream running ads religiously, I'm going to repeat again that the fact that I'm running ads automatically now means that there will not be pre-rolls for a solid 30 minutes after I run the ad. So, that is why you suffer, chat, if you are unsubscribed. Fun fact, supposedly pre-rolls, 1 in 3 people will tune out of a stream if they see a pre-roll. That's it. Simple as that. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. Still, we're testing something new. Look at it. Look how pretty this is. Hydrate? Yeah, I'm probably due a hydrate. You are correct. I'm also going to do the thing, though. I say this hydrating at the time. I'm going to take this opportunity for this ad roll to throw you all on the BRB screen and quickly run to the toilet because I have not gone for 3 hours and it is about time. So I will be back in approximately a minute and a half, depending on how long it takes me to go to the toilet. We are going to put you on the BRB screen for the first time in a while, so let's do that. I'm going to mute and I'll be back. Hello. I bet you were all wondering if I was going to remember to unmute. Ah! I proved you wrong. Or I bet you sort of thought I wasn't, and then I did. So, ha! Joke's on you. I want to push into here? No. Let's go kill that boss like I said I was going to. See, this is all underground. Can I go above ground? I can. There we go. Let's go over here. Try this boss again for the second time and try not to fall off the map. Again, I have to ask if anybody saw the ad, what was it about? 'Cause I'm curious. Hi, Nefelli Lou. Let's go Smoterman. We do not. Did I? I did the death count. I did the death count. I kind of want to go get my points back. coming out of this cutscene. Also notice that I ran in there with my sword out, started swinging. I'm suddenly brave.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Am I now down on the middle? I don't remember if it resets me. No falling off this time. I'll try. I will try my hardest. Yeah, there we go. So I need to heal. And I need to run. Okay, you can't flip through that. That's fine. That's good to know. Let's do this. That ups my stamina. There we go. Second time's the charm.
That is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
He was an ugly mother trucker. We got lore stuff, everybody. Lore stuff. The great runes you receive by defeating Shardbearer have a beneficial lost. The great runes you receive by defeating Shardbearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be restored at divine towers throughout the lands between. See the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. I know where I need to go next. We're gonna learn another lore thing. Touch this, and we're going to spend our points and level up, because you know I'm going to die immediately and lose my points. And then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. Hi. This is that merchant guy.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone.
He's so
Pushing
creepy.
me about like that. Oh, hello there.
Yeah, we get you.
This weasel was... Godrick was always looking down on me.
That's because he's a king and you're a...
I bloody deserve thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
That's creepy. Purchase anything exciting now that I've killed his king? Nothing new. Nothing that I want to waste my money on either. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I was just about to say something really informative about where we're going next, and I can't remember what I was about to say. I think we need to go over here, along this very long bridge. I think how I do that is by... Okay. I need to either go from the bottom or the top. Let's go that way. How's everybody's evening going though? We have been live for 3 hours and we have got 1 hour remaining of Elden Ring. We have had one boss kill, which I screwed up the first try. You know, it happens. I will try not to die again, just for Wizard. Wizard can't take the channel point loss. Hello, little friend. Let's go stab you in the bum. toast. I want some toast. I have chocolate to eat after I finish this. That's exciting. Reese's Pieces. Or the tiny boys. The tiny Reese's Pieces. I've come at this at a really weird angle. Yobby, you are the reason that I have to take pee breaks. You know that, right? I am drinking water. You can see me drinking water as well. It's not like I can even pretend. I'm one of them weirdos who loves Marmite. Yeah, very yummy. I have tried Marmite a couple of times in my life, and I have to say I didn't hate it. Would I go out of my way to eat it? No. There are much nicer things to have on toast. Yup, it's gross, but at least you're hydrated. Very good point. I mean, I appreciate it for you. I appreciate you for it, W, because as I discussed yesterday, I am dehydrated to the point that my mouth hurts, and that's never a good thing. I'm not proud of that fact. Oh, I've been here before. I saw this from upstairs. Well, yeah, I saw this from above. I really don't want to get hit by that. There's two of them. There's two of them. Just run. Just run. There's two of them. We're running. Hi. More friends. They're still firing up. Chimken. We will do that for you. Do I need an Elden Ring themed attack, Chimken, if we're going to be playing Elden Ring for numerous weeks? It might be worth an emote as well. What have we not? Oh, I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. Cooking. Okay, say I'm going to spawn a boss in like a couple of seconds, and I'm just going to ignore it, and I'm going to run through here. There he is. He's pretty. Oh. That didn't make me jump at all. I was like, what the hell's on fire? I pressed my... What? Chimken soup? Chimken soup. See, I can go through here, touch this grace, and if I die, I respawn basically on top of that giant creature that was about to attack me. And now I go back through this doorway, and I kill it, and I can sneak up on it, because it will be untriggered. Like, unpulled, whatever the technical term is. Now we do this. Find out if we can summon my dogs, because it would be cool if we could. We can. Hello. I've got dog friends, and you're a lion creature. He's got a sword for an arm, and I've got no magic power. Frick. There we go. Because that didn't trip me out, just made toast as well. Thought the toaster caught fire or something. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not funny to laugh about arson. Or burning of anything, really. But your house is fine, Leek. You need to chill. Sit down and eat your toast, young vegetable. Yeah, so we're heading to this big tower in the distance to spend that rune that we got from killing the boss of this castle. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a bunch of, like, evil bastards doing Am I not so... Have they changed it? They might have changed it. You used to be able to ride your horse along here. Might have changed it. Yeah, they've changed it. What a bag of dicks. You used to be able to ride your horse along here to avoid these giant guys. And I currently... I can't spawn my horse. I'm taking far too much damage. Roll! Roll! No, you totally used to be able to. They've changed it. They've realized people... one of them down anyway. And I've stunned that other guy, but I'm totally not running up to him quick enough. The reach on these things is just obscene. I mean, they're giant statues, and I realise how stupid of a sentence that was, but still. Oh, I stunned him. Run! Stab him in the belly! The belly! Thank you. And then we get behind this because there's one in the distance firing giant arrows at me the size of freaking skyscrapers. And then we drink that. And I definitely can't summon my horse. I definitely can't summon my horse. And now it's a game of can I avoid getting shot by the giant, like, ballista one at the end of this? Look at the size of the arrow that sends. Oh god, there's no cover in the middle. Get behind the tower. It can't hit me if I'm behind the tower. Now we're gonna say I'm far too far away for that to hit. No! Oh! Yeah, what you don't want to do is take one of those point blank. Great arrows, nothing over here, nope. And then we go touch this little portal over here. Good, we did it. So these towers as set pieces are really cool. This is where every one of in the opening credits, I don't know if you saw in the VOD, there's a series of big bosses in this game that you get in. Yeah, I'll start again. Did you see my first stream of Elden Ring? If not, in the opening cutscene there is an explanation of who all the big bad guys are. Basically, each of those people hold like a sigil of some kind. I'm not sure what the exact technical term is. I have it in my inventory, so I should be able to tell you. Where is it? It's a thing. Come on. The thing that I have on me. They're literally at the beginning. Did I go around the entire place? No. Okay. It's still not that. Basically, the big bosses drop two things. They drop a sigil, which unlocks a special, like, boon of some kind, and they drop that, which is remembrance of the grafted. I can take that to the round table, and I can also take it to one of those walking mausoleums from the previous stream and redeem it for a big, like, super powerful weapon, which is completely useless to me because it's not a useful weapon. I'm pretty sure it's one of the axes that the guy was carrying. It's not useful for me as a mage. And the I want to say the other thing is literally the dragon flamethrower. Again, not useful for me as a mage. I'm really, like, words do not describe how good it is that I've discovered this. That makes that sword so much better for me, and it's stupid that I played for so long not realizing that was a thing. Look at how freaking cool this is! Resisting the urge to sing Love in an Elevator. Everybody in chat know that Aerosmith song? I'm pretty sure that's Aerosmith now that I've said that out loud. Now I'm singing it. I'm not going to sing Love in an Elevator. One of my favorites. Huh, okay. Yeah, so the whole thing that this is will become clear in a second. But we touch this. We restore the sigil's power, or absorb it, whatever you want to call it. I get to the Godrick Great Rune, and now when I go back to a... Now I need to go to the I need to go here. Pretty sure now that I've killed that first boss, the big door will be open and I'll be able to go and speak to the... Yeah, here we go. This is the all-ruling power of the round table. It is literally a giant pair of fingers. We don't question that. We don't question that at all. Though, I suppose Elden Ring, like ring on a finger, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, the whole, like, mysticism side of this place. Giant hairy fingers. We don't judge. Or maybe we do quite a lot.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader.
Hello.
I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will.
They don't have a mouth. How do they speak?
Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you. Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Aren't they creepy though? Like, aren't they really super creepy? And I don't know about you, but if your fingers are that hairy, I suggest you trim them.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the greater of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances.
I'm for a manicure. That's not a manicure. That's
valuable indeed.
Those are just hairy. Do you get your fingers shaved? I've never had a manicure. Do you get your hairy fingers shaved when you go for a manicure?
Masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I I will lend you the strength of the fingers.
No clue.
Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished.
Mannequins
you
are nails,
are
not
here
fingers.
to take, are you not?
With the power of remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of the remembrance. Remembrance can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the remembrance will be lost. So, from that rune that I got from killing Godrick the Golden, I can get the axe or the flamethrower, neither of which are particularly useful for me. I think alternatively I can take them to... I'm trying to remember what happens if I take them to a walking mausoleum. I'm like racking my brains. I'm not entirely sure you can't duplicate them and that's how you get the second use of them, but I honestly can't remember. Great runes. Okay, so I can turn I can equip this great rune which just raises all of my attributes. It just gives me a buff to absolutely everything. That's a really good one to have because it means when I go to level up, my strength is immediately higher. My strength is naturally buffed by having that attack. No. You pop it and then it is naturally buffed. It's a thing that you can consume an item and it will stay consumed until your attributes remain boosted until you die. Words. That's the way it works. And then we pop this because then I can level up. I think. But we're trucking along though, guys. We have killed a big boss. We have done, which actually means we are mostly, because all of this was extra. All of this stuff that we did down here, window dressing, because that means we can move on to the next zone, which is up here. I'm trying to think. There is. I'm trying to remember the order of things in terms of have I missed anything obvious? There's this place that I want to go to. Side quests. Yeah, there's probably side quests in the general area that we can do for. I don't want to move to the new zone today. I think moving to the new zone, £14 later in the case is mine. You just bought a 14. We're going to go check out this castle. For the same reason, I'm pretty sure there is another castle we can go check out here. So we're gonna go to this castle here. I've never had Mango Loco. Is Mango Loco good? I've never had anything Loco. I'm not a very Loco individual. Is this 4 Loco? Is that a thing? Is 4 Loco a drink? I vaguely remember 4 Loco being a drink. Well, I just bought 12 of them. Okay. Oh, tell us how it goes. Is it alcohol? Oh, no, that's where the giant bear is. We do not want to ride our horse through there. Da, 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 da. Why is that glowing? Open for business. Oh, is there a merchant? Yes.
Ah.
Now it's a flavor of monster. Ah.
Yes, right this way. Right
out of the map. Get
way.
out of the map. There we go. Wasn't 4 Loco the alcohol energy drink that was banned or something? I feel like that was a thing.
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium.
Oh.
Please, buy something.
Please buy something,
I'm
otherwise
hungry.
he'll cry.
I've
Oh.
been hungry so long. Please?
I mean, I feel like I've got no money. Of course I've got no money when the guy's like, please, I'm so hungry. Oh. Has it got anything that's worth? I'm pretty sure I should just buy those. Does this pop all of these? I vaguely remember there was a really useful way that I could pop these without having to close the menu every time. That one? Yeah, that's the one. Which me immediately lose all these points that I'm fuming. If Wistar's still in chat, they're going to be like, why are you popping all of those? Because I know this irritated them when I used to do it. 8,000 is probably more than enough to spend at this gentleman.
How nice of you to stop by again.
Hello,
Please
I like your outfit.
buy something.
I feel like
won't you?
if I was in a mystery game, fantasy game, that would be how I dress. Because we've all seen my baggy trousers, right? Let's buy those while we're here. Okay. Good. That's a bunch of stuff for that probably completely useless, but we'll find out. Onwards up this hill to that big castle and up yonder. It annoyed me because you don't have to pop them all at once. Nah, you are correct. I knew that was why. What's happening? Oh, there's a ballista up there. Put him out of his misery. Do not shoot me with your ballista. I will come up there and I will kill your sister. No. Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna go through them solo. No. Let's go. How many are there? There's a few. How many are there? Oh, that's a Harry Potter reference. 4 Loco branded products have been the object of legal, ethical, and health concerns related to the company allegedly marketing them to underage drinkers and the danger of combining alcohol and caffeine. They were banned in several states around 2010-2011 because people got really ill after drinking them. Huh. I remember them being a thing in the UK. I didn't realize they were banned. I thought they just went out of fashion. Does everybody remember? Everybody remembers Smirnoff Ice, right? Are those still a thing? I remember those being a big deal at one point. I used to love a Smirnoff Ice. I am not overly manly enough to admit that I used to love a Smirnoff Ice, because I feel like they were marketed to teenage girls. The only problem with Smirnoff Ice was that there wasn't enough in a bottle. Because I really like lemon drinks, like I really like anything lemony, and Smirnoff Ice. Pretty damn lemony. How are we doing for time? Half an hour. I'm not sure if there's going to be another boss today, chat, so if you're here for the boss love, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm gonna kill this giant man with his mace, with his big stick. God forbid you drink something that tasted good. I mean, it was a thing, right? Like, there was a period where everybody would have been like, oh, you drink Smirnoff Ice? You're a sissy. Or something like that. Because that was there around the same time that I grew up. I used to like reef drinks, which I think were rum, similar to Bacardi Breezes. I remember reef. This was, and then they did, this is where J2O came from. J2O came out of a need because like Alco Pops, I think they used to call them, went out of fashion, and then everybody was like, you know what? The fruity side of alcohol pops was delicious. Let's make fruit drinks. Do you have J2O in the US? Anybody in America if anybody in America is still in chat? Do you have J2O as a thing? I also realised I'm stood directly under where that cannon was. Yeah, okay. yeah, do you have J2Os in the UK, in the US? And I'm pretty sure what we're talking about now when we say Alcopops in the US is called a wine cooler. You know what a wine cooler is? Is that an actual term, or is that just a term taught to me by television? Because I'm pretty sure that was a term taught to me by television. We're raiding the castle, everybody. It's going to be a good old time. Oh, everybody's dead already. That's a good shout. No matter where I am stood, I always seem to be stood in a place that one of those 3 rocks hits something and just breaks before it can do any damage. Without fail. See, it hit the fence every single time. That man up there is throwing fire at me. You can still buy reef drinks? I thought they went out of sale. I thought they went out of sale. I mean, if I wasn't, I would totally go and buy a reef drink. If I wasn't sober. That's like when you're a kid and you're like, okay, I'm gonna drink and I'm underage. We do not promote underage drinking here. I'm just saying, as a person that is 100% sober, there is a reason that I quit drinking alcohol. It is not a good shout. But reef drinks and Alcopops and all that sort of thing were marketed in general at very young people because realistically in the 90s, if you weren't, your parents weren't going to buy you vodka, but they could potentially buy you a fruity alcoholic beverage. I mean, I hope your parents weren't buying you vodka. Nice. Actually, that made me look really good. That kill of that knight made me look really... He didn't hit me. I rolled backwards. I did the spell. I rolled forwards. I did the spell. He died. It was a good time. We're going up this tower, though, and then there's a ledge around there. Is this just the ballista around here? Hello, I murdered all your friends, and now I'm going to stab you. I'm really disappointed that you can't use those. It feels like a thing that should have happened. Up the tower. Are there any easy bosses that easily... Can we get another boss under our belt before the day is done? Okay, so... I'm racking my brains, chat. Are there any other bosses benefit? I'm pretty sure there's like a shit ton of stuff here that I've just not touched. Because we just went, when we rode down that hill into that area, we rode down to the merchant and teleported away. I don't think visiting it. I'm pretty sure one of those... There's a ruin here that I'm also pretty sure has a boss in it. So let's go here first. And check it out. Because it's almost home time. Home time, bedtime. I'll get up for work tomorrow. It's Monday again, guys. Though, it is probably time that I need to start talking about stuff. I have a birthday coming up. I am the grand old age of what a number on the 21st of March. And that week, I have the entire week off as holiday. I can't decide. Part of me is not in the right mental place to do a subathon in the way that I've seen other streamers do subathons for my birthday. But if there is anybody in the community that really wants me to do a subathon, fine. I will try and get something like that together. I can't come up with anything interesting, and you know how I really enjoyed eating chicken on stream, but I do not want to put myself through hot sauce again. And I can't think of a good way to do that that's not like the way that I did it before. Here we go, ruins. Oh. And maybe we will do a subathon in the sense that I think when I talked about subathons originally, I was gonna stream for a long time on my birthday, and any subs that I got that day was gonna accrue time that I could then spend streaming the rest of the week. Like, imagine if it's my birthday, you drop me a sub, your sub buys me X amount of time, and then if I go to bed at midnight that day, because I probably am not going to be up for doing a 24-hour stream like a lot of people do for subathons, if that's my waypoint, I'm jumping up there like crazy, that's just my waypoint. I'm probably not going to want to do a 24-hour stream. I've not prepped. I'm not ready to do another attempt at something like that. Or maybe I should. Either way, I'm just going to stop talking about it because I might come up with something fantastic in the meantime. There's a lot of dead bodies here. Hello? You're a boss, or you just stood there? No. I guess a lot of people have died to those. I can clearly see you. Good. Okay. I was expecting a boss. I'm mildly disappointed. What do you do? What's in here? A scythe. Okay. What else is along here? Ed. Oh, there's another one of those prisons. That might be a fun old time, if only because I do not lose my points. My points will respawn above the prison. There's also a church up there, which I went to the church up here. Is that another church? Oh, this one's a puzzly one as well. Don't worry, it's just that walking building over there with a bell on it. I mean, that might have been a waste, but we'll find out. Do I want to go and replenish? I'm already down. Yeah, we're going to go over here. Then we're going to ride down the hill very quick. As I sauntered across that field, I realise we need to get down to that prison very quick because I've already used potions. And fighting a boss with already a deficit of potions seems like a bad idea. Back to that blue spot. Dolly, could you queue up a prediction for me? Usual 2 minutes. Dolly might not be there, chat. Dolly's probably in the lounge looking at the frogs. Oh, no, I take it back. All is forgiven. Last one of the night, potentially. Am I going to do this boss down this hole first try? Who knows? Because I'll tell you now, and I know I've said this repeatedly, I have no idea which boss this is. No clue. Absolutely none. And if you remember rightly, I got absolutely destroyed by the previous one that was down one of these holes because he could teleport around like Naruto. Got any big spenders still watching? One minute to go. 100 to yes. Maybe it'll be different now because I can use the magic sword. Cat is here. Cat has opened the door. What you doing? 24k? Who bid 24k? Oh no, that might... All in? I'll leak. I'll leak. Did you hear me say that all E-points I have earned since last one? Leak, did you not just hear me say I lost this one previously? The cat is here as well to cheer me on. Are you going to get in the way? Because I can't pause this. I can't pause this, George. Are you going to get in the way partway through this fight? I'm going to put him in his box. 1 second. Ah. Yeah, Leak, I might die to this one. I'm really sorry. You might have just lost all of your points. So, if you voted no, you might be in for a massive windfall. I feel so bad. Do I have anything to trigger that rune that I picked up? I can't remember what triggers them. No, Grace Mimic. Leak gonna take your points. I can't remember what activates the... Lose all runes, return to the last. No, we don't do that. Use to gradually recover FP. No. I don't think I have anything to trigger that magic thing that I got whilst for killing that giant man. Rune arcs, you don't think you have any? I do not. Thank you for the reminder. I do not have any rune arcs. Oh shit, here we go. Leak's about to lose everything and I'm gonna feel guilty for the rest of the week. Where's the boss? Can I summon anything? Of course I can. Okay, she hits like a train. And now she got a magic sword. Duck, dip, dive. Don't die. Magic. Oh! She dodged two of them! Did I get her? I got her. Well. I think that turned out pretty well for a few people. I'm not sure where we ended up with the nose, but I know the high yeses were extremely high. Prediction results. Let's check that out. Let's see how that worked out for the... Let's get a flash replay. Psycho Leak earned about 3k. Wizard earned about... Wizard earned some. Makeshift earned 10. Do we have any big losers? Watson the Carrot with the 920 and Cantex with the 500. Congrats, guys. That's it. That was another boss. I hope we're still enjoying this format. Let's go up there. I don't know. Okay, no, let's TP and then do another run across the field because I'm irritatingly far away from a Grace. And I've got no potions left because that woman could have killed me. Then we're running. Let's head up to that building, and I might sneak in another 5 minutes of cat photos if anybody's interested. Because I do like to talk about my cat show. I'm going to go check out what's on this building at the top of this hill, and then we're going to maybe do 5 minutes of cat photo. Call it a night. So, get ready to look at some adorable cats, and, you know, potentially frogs, though I don't think Dolly's... No, Dolly can't have added more photos to the album. Frogs are next time. It's about the cats. What? I don't know what this building is. I thought... Fuck is that? Ghosts. Okay. Hi, you're a headless suit of armor. What is in here? Fourth Church of America. I did not realize this was Church of America. Means there should be a grace and a seal. Nice. That was very quick. I was expecting a fight, so this I might do one more move along in this field. I have this grace now, which means I don't have to teleport ridiculously far back. Flasks. Increase amount replenished flasks. Yes, please. And add a charge to flasks. Do I have 2 golden seeds? I do. Allocate. Okay, we're getting there with the flask charges. That's coming along very nicely. Okay. We're headed here. How difficult does this look? How long have we got? Have we literally got 8 minutes? I mean, I can see the staircase that goes down. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to run too far over time. We are going to go over here. We're going to sit at this grace. Because that will be a cave. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to look at cat photos for give or take about 8 minutes. I hope everybody wants to see me rant and rave about how fabulous my children are. Cat photos. Oh my god, they're so precious. Are we ready? It's the Dolly and George family album, everybody! And then we scroll partway through. This one I am dedicating to everybody that has sat through these various Elden Ring streams of mine. This game is becoming a labor of love, and I love it. It's so good. It is scratching all of the right brain spots that I'm trying to find. Let's go here. This is Dolly and her album cover for her first album. And this is George for his follow-up album. Look at them. Look how freaking adorable my children are, guys. That's them being, like, having the entire bed, but somehow sleeping really close to each other. That is a furry behind. She gives no shit. Ripe down her face. And that is Dolly doing her best potato impression. Look at them. This is Dolly in her lamp pose because we constantly refer to her as a lamp because she's like lamp shaped. That is George doing his best lamp impression. 50 for the hydrate. That is Dolly, fresh from a hydration nudge. That is Dolly looking super smug because out here is the real world that you could totally use to dox our home location, but you can't because it's all blurry. More potato goodness. I'm probably not going to do a solid 8 minutes of this. This is silly. Also, 5 minutes from now, another ad is going to run, and I don't want to do that before the end of the stream. So we're going to do the usual wrap-up, and I'll leave you with photos of George's feet. Because if I go on too much longer, we're going to end up... Hold up, I know where that is. You do not know where that is. That blurry thing, you do not. You're a big old lying leak. You big old vegetable. Sit back, relax, drop your shoulders, and take a minute, guys, because it's the end of another Elden Ring stream, and some of these streams are massively stressful. I think today's one has been reasonably straightforward. We've not killed that many bosses, and my level is getting up there, so they're not always as difficult as some of those first ones were. But sooner or later, that will change. You've watched me die spectacularly to random mobs. So deaths are not off the table. Deaths will occur. I will roll off things. I will fall down holes. Shit happens. I want to say I'm glad you exist. I'm going to whiz through these because I do not want to trigger an ad just as the stream ends. I'm glad you exist. Stay strong, and as you head into Monday, know that this random bearded man and his cat's feet are massively proud of you. Mondays are tough. I will struggle to get up to in the morning, and I want to say one last thing. There has been a shit ton of engagement for these Elden Ring streams. I'm glad that people are enjoying watching them. I thank you very much for the people that have followed me today. Thank you very much for the resub leak and the gifted sub Technor. That's it. We need to do a raid. Thank you very much for helping me do weird shit on the internet. I do love that as a phrase, and I'm going to just say it at every opportunity. We need to find somebody to raid very quick because I have 4 minutes. There's a timer on this. Who is live right now? I'm going to send you over to Diana Prince, who is playing Final Fantasy 15 and is one of the only people... No, there is somebody else who I've not raided in a while. We're going to do somebody else. We're going to send you over to Maybe Maeve, who is just chatting. I don't know what that means in the grander scheme of things. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, potentially for more Elden Ring. It'll depend on how my work day goes. As usual, it might be Overwatch because I might feel like shooting something. So yeah, maybe Elden Ring, possibly Overwatch. We'll see. Monday is my flex slot, so it depends how my workday goes. And then we'll be back on Tuesday with Minecraft. So we're going to raid the channel. We're going to do this very quick because the counter is timing down. I think they might be playing Divinity. I'm also playing Divinity. This might be a really good raid. Goodbye. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.